Chat. Good morning, good evening. Hello, everybody. How are we today? Wherever you are in the world, we are coming up for game 16 of the qualifiers, that weekday game. And today we have, starting the draft in the yellow seat, Argo, coming from Arizona, USA. How are you today, Argo?
Doing well, thank you.
Good, man. Good on ya. Sitting in the red seat for the draft, we've got Korzai coming to us from Iceland. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing fine. Thank
Good
you.
on you. Good on you. Green seat for the draft, we've got a Roomba out of New England in the States. How are we doing?
I'm doing great.
Nice. So a bit of a mix that side of the table, looking quite exciting. We got in the white seat for the draft, Talagos, our named player today, coming to you from London, UK. How are we today, Talagos?
All good, thank you very much. Very excited.
Feeling the pressure, the heat from those prior performances?
That finals has done nothing but draw me heat. Every game I've played since been
the curse of doing well. Sitting in the blue seat, the comfy memory foam is Miles HU, our streamer today, not streaming, out of Washington State, USA. How are you today, Miles?
Good morning. I'm going to lose.
If Miles gets eliminated, he joins me as a co-commentator today. And last but not least, in the purple seat, we got Elvie coming out of London, UK. How are you today, Elvie?
I'm doing well, guys. Super excited. Let's do this.
Fantastic. So what we'll do, we'll throw over to the draft, let the players take over. Good luck, have fun, guys. Over to you.
All right, Talago, since you're the ex-finalist, you want to kick us off? How does this work?
I'll press the button. Go on then. You can blame me for when it goes wrong.
And we have set two, so not replacing. We have a Saar, we have a Muaat, we have a Nekro, we have a Winu, an Arborec, if anybody wants to be brave, and Nalu. So probably Arborec and Nalu getting left behind.
Get
See
Nalu
Yssaril.
in the game, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, probably in.
Pretty nice pool.
We could all just agree not, because no one can pick Saar.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I think Argo's going to start us off with the first pick of Saar, right?
Right click state 2.
Don't these things flip?
All right, we have as the first slice yellow snap picked by Argo in the yellow seat as well. Yellow is Mama's Drama, been very successful so far in the competition. Next we have Korzai out of Iceland. It's going to make it very interesting. Korzai seems to be looking at slice more than anything else right at the moment.
Concentrating and thinking hard.
Yeah.
No. I'm a dumb American, I don't think.
Damn right.
I'm gonna need some hope to win at least, so.
Hope's End. Followed by, oh, did I miss that?
Rumba gone viral.
Nekro. Miles sitting in the middle of the pack. Should get reasonable choices for both faction and slice. Hope went second. Yes, it did. And then we had
guys.
Slice
So
C,
nice
the orange slice. Then Saar. Look at that. Fifth pick on the Saar. This will be an interesting game. No bans, so we get the stronger factions. Gonna get a bit of heat, but yeah, Talago gets a do-over. Will he make the friends? Him and Cabal in the finals failed to really be the best of friends, although they did work together a bit against the older NRA. Ondra, I believe. And we have a red first pick for Elvie. And then he snake drafts back up into We have 2 waitlisters today in the game. Elvi was a waitlister and Korzai was a waitlister, so this should be quite interesting. And did we have... Yeah, we're still getting a pick from Elvi. Hey, cha. Not much talking in the draft. Good interaction before the game started. I think we should have a pretty friendly game. Always that bit of nerves coming into a qualifier and tournament type play. Bit more skin in the game, so to speak. Elvi really thinking through his choices now.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Just thinking
You're
there's a
all
Saar in the game. And this guy
Yeah.
played Saar in the finals.
The
Oh.
Yeah, but I lost, didn't I?
Yeah, but you got there.
Elvi's got to carefully look at what slices he'll have left if he's going to go embers, but it's a fair punt. He will be last pick.
Yeah, I straight up can't play Saar. I was hoping
Embers for
I'll-
Embers for Elvi. There we go. Talagos
I wouldn't have minded Muaat or Nekro.
sitting on Saar.
Sarlai.
Does he
Saar,
pick the
okay.
slice or
The
does he
others,
go
but
for the warfare play on the
Is
2?
it not the snake draft, so doesn't Alvi get the 2 picks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
Alvi also
speak-
took speaker.
Yeah, okay, so I didn't see that.
So Talagos now weighing up the 2. Get in there with a nice warfare play, eat a slice, and risk not having the best slice. Really, Saar could play almost any of these slices. None of the remaining slices block a path to Mechatol for a Saar player. Having an asteroid with an A is not bad when the other one's in, and he goes for the 2nd pick. Hands it back to Miles. Yeah, we're hoping Elvi does get Gaslight. Missed Miles' pick there, sorry. Miles picked Yssaril. And Roomba on the pick now. Fourth. Pretty happy that whatever slices come back, they will be workable.
Want to be next to
Nekro on 4th. Red took the red slice Hope's End. Maybe some Arborec mix, maybe some Winu mix on Hope's End. Oh, that's what I would do right now. Yes. Get the structures objective, which have been popular so far this qualifier stages. Get those mechs out. Get some PDS, some docs. Try not to draw too much heat. Don't gun for mech at all, possibly, depending on the other factions. He takes 3rd pick. Hoping to have the swing back in his favor. Argo now picking a position, 5th. And a faction. Let's just quickly check the green. Green took 4th. All right. Yep. And Argo takes the Arborec. We have an Arborec game, and they are sitting in the Mama's Drama. Lots of planets. There we go. Korzai. Pick the red and the 4th. It's to decide a slice now. No, sorry, faction. Last of the faction picks. Arborec was the interesting pick, maybe deciding Winu was a bit too squishy. Takes the yin.
Hells yeah.
I did not expect you to take.
We've got
plan.
Nekro in blue choosing a slice now.
Send in the clone.
Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? You are the most beautiful version of Send in the Clowns was that episode of The Simpsons with Krusty when he's about to retire and Mel comes in. God, moment in TV history. Arborec is in Hope's in. No, it was in Mama's Drama. Really having a decision, yeah.
As a collective, we decided to take Miles out as soon as you can, and right after that, kill Saars, right?
Miles, no, Saar first. You have a finalist with the strongest race right here. You're worried about Miles with Yssaril?
No, I just thought Miles wanted to go to the streaming site to commentate us.
Yeah, that's true.
I like Saar though, so I guess I can play.
Miles playing the big game, feigning a disinterest
So it's
while
Saar.
Focus on
secretly
Saar first.
getting
Yeah,
very
Saar first.
excited. Yeah, it's an interesting one. You didn't want to bring too much heat on Lagos, but in the pre-chat it was very clear who Lagos was with 2 waitlisters and relatively new players in the field. Should be fun though. I really look forward to a waitlister going through to the finals, making all those matches. Looking at Chile on the beach with the yellow skip. So blue into 6th. Now we got Lagos on Saar with 2nd pick. Gonna have a really good game. Still got the alpha slice if they want to go places and see people. Got the primal as a legendary. Contributes towards the objectives. Could cut Muaat out. Yeah, there we go. Slice F, anti-Massachusetts. And Elvi on last pick has got a speaker and Muaat. Will he take the live fiery and gaslight? Give us some fires of the gas can. Boom, boom. Yeah. I'll be honest, I was only just made affiliate, and then I was like, what do I do with this? And I signed all the forms, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of tax forms. And then they were like, oh, you get a cent per like or whatever. And I was like, I don't need money so much. So then I unticked everything, but yeah, with recent events, I thought let's donate a little bit to the charity. So we're doing Rainbow Youth at the moment, and yeah, we appreciate anything and everything that people feel that they can contribute. And we have the green slice, Golden Corral, avoiding the supernova. And there we have it. Thank you, M. Duval, posting it in the chat. The pics, absolutely appreciated. We will save that for prosperity. Just setting up now. All right, so let's get the chat's early predictions. Arborec, wonderful. Necrovirus, strong. Saar, arguably best faction in the game. Lose a home system, doesn't matter. Keep on trucking. Got some Yssaril, late game stalls, could be very meaningful. Got some Muaat, not one of my favorites. Great fun to play, but I've never felt that they're super competitive. Yin, having won a game already this tournament. Who knows? Could be that sneaky underdog that nobody sees coming. And yeah. Really, I hope we actually see an Arborec come through. Lots of opportunity in their slice to root and grow and breed and populate. And yeah. Yeah.
Wanna deal secrets?
The meta will determine a lot of this, I think. And let's see if we can start there. If we can get the old overlay. Oh, overlay's having a... Oh, I know why the overlay's having a minute. Because we had a crash. Let's see if that fixes it. Stealing the secrets. And yeah, it looks about right. If anybody sees the overlay stop working, please just ping me,
And here
let me
comes
know.
objectives there. Oh,
Everybody drawn their secrets.
Winner. Here come the
Checking
objectives.
some. Right click. They're doing it properly today. Control more planets than each of your 2 neighbors.
So,
And
more planets than two of your
333.
neighbours. And 3 influence, 3 resources, and 3 trade goods. Badum cha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Arborec on the 1. Could Solween into tech. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's all you.
Potentially for Yssaril.
Yeah.
We will
give me
have
a
scoring this round. Spend 3, 3, 3. Pick up some trade. Arborec could have the. Oh no, Muaat, sorry. Why did I think Arborec had the speaker? I was getting all hopeful for a decent Arborec game. Now I'm dropping them. Yep, they have blue skip in the Muaat slice. Map designed to be specifically difficult when it comes to tech skip objectives, same trait objectives. Try not even 6 outside of home. Goes for the warfare play, denying it off Saar. Quiet table, no real discussion during the strategy card picking. Yeah, a lot of people seem to have a lot of love for Muaat. I can understand the underdogs like Arborec or Yin, but also I think Muaat can be a very fun game.
Actually, 1 second, guys.
Ho ho! What's it?
You think does Druid make more sense here?
Fair enough. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was more of a
Druid
hate
might be
pick,
the pick
a
here.
hate draft than a strategic advantage.
No, I think Warfare is. It is. Yeah, I'll stick with Warfare. Sorry about that.
Some good above table discussion, making clear what he was thinking. Back onto green Talagos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5, potentially 6 at an absolute best. It doesn't feel like the right slice for it. No whispers yet. Nobody coming up with any major schemes or dreams.
Green, let me whisper
Sorry,
here.
don't normally take this long to think.
War Suns are a psychological tool more than they are an actual tool in more games of TI than not. But then again, a game where everybody gets fires, everybody gets a War Sun, and you all throw down, I think it's a hell of a lot of fun. But you generally need a bit of a resource-rich map.
I think I will take trade.
Yeah, locking in the point. Going to have money for days and potentially even get a Mechatol round 1 play, depending on how things go. Tech passing around the table further than you think. They're also bad. Yeah, prototype War Sun 2s in 10-point things are so much quicker. Tech is so much less valuable. Politics, going for a Custodians round 2 possibly from Yin. Is it? Not sure I fully understand that. No doubt we'll be educated. Technology for Necrovirus. Leadership for Arborec and Diplo is not bad. Yssaril, leaving a construction Saar cut off their dock.
Okay, good to know.
And Imperial. And we're into round 1. And kick it off with an Arborec.
Oh, do we place trade goods and set turns? 1 second.
Yeah, I tried clicking it. It didn't seem to like it from me.
There we go.
All good.
Do a quick promote on a good friend Argo. Activating Arnhem and Mir, second best system when it comes to influence in the game after the beautiful Jalil. Just get a quick look at those sexies. Arborec moving straight out, not worrying about holding for tech, getting Sorween play. Going for a bit of explore, gets the core mine. Ooh, are we watching Arborec play now? Yes, we are. Getting the dollar, I suppose he guarantees his tech. Yeah, we got 2 waitlisters in this game. Very excited. We have both, Elvi and Korzai. Korzai playing from Iceland and Elvi playing from London, UK. Miles is also playing from London, and then we have Rumba from New England, United States. We have Telagos playing from, Telagos playing from London, and Miles is playing from Washington State, USA. Korzai, Iceland, and Argo from Arizona. Got a fragment. Passes the turn over to Miles. There's Yssaril moving out, getting the tech skip. Nice little green tech skip. Not going to go remiss in Yssaral's hands. Gets a nice attachment. On the right planet, that's 2 tech skips. Hoping the objective comes up. It's a local fabricators. Gain 1 commodity. And over to white. Yin.
Is that 2 skips? Oh no,
Yes.
that's yeah.
2 skips.
Basically 2 skips. One step closer to worse on Yssaril.
The drain.
Litra. Some nice resources. A token if you want it. Good option, similar to a Cohen. Michael Jordan once asked Roomba for advice on his jump shot. Chat is on form today. And thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate supporting these qualifiers and really getting in there and giving everybody a show. Picking up the coal mine. Gaining a trade good for an infantry.
The trade good. Oh, wrong one.
Grabbing the money. You can see we're definitely tithing today to the 7th player. Everything that goes into a bag brings you, hopefully, thee who giveth will receive their bounty. This planet's resource value, a little attachment, +1. Kind of a 3-3, arguably the wrong way. Why take both carriers? Hopefully expecting an unexpected action of politics. That's why the politics take seemed really weird. There's no Muaat in the game to lift your token. Yeah, Telagos. Saar giving himself some extra movement. Throwing it on. I think one of the best things you can try to do in these games is actually to expect the unexpected Spanish Inquisition plays. I prefer to talk about them above table and see how people react and gauge how people might respond and the consequences. But doing the same old can lead to an easier to read game, but harder to sneak through the funny business. Just bring the carrier.
Just bring those fellas. So again, the trade goods, and then Torkan.
Freelancers, the one you do not want to get. I still think they might errata that in Codex. Swap it out. Easter, baby, Easter.
Freelancers.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know why
No, I'm
both
alright
carriers
about
there.
that. And take a
And he gets an expedition. Ready the planet.
cool.
Ready the planet
I'll
on a
use the bid to
2-0.
ready the planet.
Yeah.
But then I'll spend a
$1 for a mech.
very good sticker mech down.
Nice and easy. Yeah, I'm tempting towards Saar for custodians, but the politics pick, I've almost never seen politics picked other than to gain custodians in round 1, except for maybe Yssaril doesn't mind a politics pick. So yeah, I just possibly undervalue action cards generally speaking. Muaat moving straight out does have warfare, so not too worried about the Umbat. Has other ways to achieve what they need to achieve. Bringing almost the entire Muaat fleet, even one lone fighter. Hey, DMZ,
Well, that's what I like to see.
there's an attachment. What? Like to
No.
see it, so everything goes back to the
I would prefer it on
space
loadable,
area.
but
Boom, boom, boom. If you have at least one mech on this planet, you may ready. So a 3-1
Alright.
ready is
Well.
pretty decent. Gives them a really clear
that works.
build of Umbat. Gets them into
Sorry,
tech
I'm
most
lagging a
likely,
little
and
bit.
a decent Umbat.
Mm-hmm.
And we're over to blue. We have a Nekro. Nekro moving out. Taking Quinson Raron. Carrier. Infantry. Fighter. No, 2 fighters. Why 2 fighters interesting as a Nekro? Not taking the fighter with the dread to generate some little fragment. And 2 fragments in play. Here we got 1 green, 2 greens, 1 blue. Over to the Arborec. Will he use the agent, convert his purple cruiser into a carrier? Ideally, he'd want 3 infantry for this next move, but such is life. And yellow. Coming out, getting those most attractive system. Good early, good late. Get you some money. Get a green fraggy. And 1 commodity. They do have the commodity from last time, so they can draw an action card, which will be draw 2 action cards. And Miles getting straight into the action card economy. Draw 2, discard 1. Yourselves scheming. Over to white yin. Really interested in Iceland's play with the 2 carriers and the politics. Nothing indicating their strategy.
Use politics.
Politics pops. Draw 2 action cards. And look at the agenda deck, bottom and top. Miles uses the secondary as yourself. No, we're on manual strategy cards. Most of the
You want to
community
sell
seems to prefer.
speaker?
Who was asking? Yssaril.
Saar.
Sorry, Saar. No, I don't think so. I've been given the. I'm frightened of you. Give it to you soon, because yeah, I know where you're going with it.
Exactly. Dude, we're all scared of you, Green. Come on. Let's be honest here.
So, but yeah, I have to draw the agendas myself. It doesn't
Yes,
give it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful opportunity during this tournament where we have a number of IRL players who generally aren't part of the online Discord play community coming and joining us for the tournament and really getting to learn the digital side, but often bringing some wonderful diverse meta approaches. See some weird interactions and thinkings, philosophies on the game. Really feel it benefits the game as a whole when you consider, I believe it's over 200,000 copies of TI4 base sold physical just under 100,000 downloads of the TI4 mod.
And yeah,
It's a
I also have to draw the 2 cards myself, 2 actions.
much larger player base than our little piece of the slice.
That's my turn.
2 cards drawn slightly wrong order. Should have been after the agendas, but this is a self-policing game. Big L is not allowed to jump in and correct and make rule decisions, and I've learned to embrace this and really enjoy the craziness that we get to witness, and it's kind of like being a fly on the wall in a LFG game. I think none of us actually ever get it right. We just don't realize it. Delago's looking at their options. Coming over likely with the dock and building, unless he's hoping for a warfare build at home, which can be advantageous, but not really necessary as so. Yeah, thinking of the dock.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No construction.
We'll go to Primal first, actually.
Yeah, primal first. Get
And
the
taking your ski
infantry
stock there?
with the dock.
Well, I was thinking of taking my space dock down the middle, unless that's going to cause any issues.
No, no, it's fine.
Good above table conversation. It's always good to have civility and consent
I
and
don't think it makes much odds, frankly, but
Yeah, it's true.
above table. Can do all the fighting and warring and
Man, that's just your second freelancer. It's like the game knows, you know? It's trying to equalize for the gap in skill level.
I'm liking this. LV talked about a handicap
you
at the start of this game based on
make
prior
it something that
performances,
isn't, but
and now maybe the 7th player is
check down
aiding him.
2 dudes with the accent.
2 dudes on primal. Rather go there later. Nobody's taking it off you in the meanwhile. I doubt Yin will be coming zooming through. Oh, such it is. Yeah. LV having a think. Bit of a chat. Red to yellow, blue to purple, red to yellow. When are you doing Diplo? When are you doing warfare? Blue purple is interesting. When are you doing tech? Arborec? Quite eager to get that tech smash, but really one last opportunity to smash into the swing. Trade good at least.
Albie, let me just make sure what I message you is correct.
Miles messaging. LV. Saar and Muaat.
Yeah. If you don't,
All
then
right,
I won't.
okay.
Can Nekro even get tech this turn?
So Bob, my agent.
Oh wait, no, ignore him. Sorry. Yeah. If you
Okay.
play Warfare, I can wait.
Okay, if I play Warfare, you will wait? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe with the cruiser. Gets the tokens.
So
I
I'll
see
play
what
Warfare.
you're saying. Through the B.
So using my agent doesn't lock anything down, right?
Possibly not, actually.
Okay, so I'll play Warfare.
If Yin's planning on Hope's End,
Get this
that could be
token.
an option. So plays Warfare straight away, pops it off the War Sun in Melon Zobat. Yeah, I'm not repeating that. Dang. And we're seeing some builds. Carrier 2 infantry for Nekro. No builds from Saar. Yssaril. Looks
So I'll
like
just
they
wait
picked
for
up the
everybody
extra
to finish
carrier.
before I end.
Arborec. Nothing. And Yin. Nothing. Yep, that is a fair rules noting. DMZ says take all the units on this planet, all the infantry on the planet, and return them to the space area ground forces. Nekro popping the tech card. Gaining the 3 tokens.
Tech right now. I need the tokens.
You cannot read propagation. Cannot research tech. When you research technology, gain 3 command tokens instead.
Let me know when everyone's done and I'll pass.
Sure. Yep. So we're in DET for Yin, going up the blue. Arborec not following.
I'm done. I got. Yeah, I
Oh.
did.
I just assumed everyone was.
Yeah.
Arborec specifically saying not following, does not use technology. AI for Muaat. And I think that was a very surprising. Miles did not use.
I'm gonna stall tactics. Go ship, play some mech.
Did not use. Stall tactics, placing a mech at home for Miles. Going to get them more planets than their neighbors. White coming out with a destroyer, possibly throwing this at Nekro, unless they're simply providing a bit of gum. Haven't seen too many chats between white and blue, I don't believe. Yeah, I suppose if they're focusing on the 333 spend objective and foregoing tech in order to score, you can't fault that. Talagos with Saar, same faction he played in the finals. Good, strong
Alright,
early
we're
game.
doing trade.
Money time. See where the X-1 will.
Friendly does this table feel for trade?
I am very friendly.
So what I heard in tournaments, people don't refresh each other, or do they? Do they do X-1s? I guess. What is Green doing it?
Yeah, I'm offering an X-1 out to everyone. If you want to refresh, chuck me a token.
Thank you, sir.
Start the game all happy and friendly.
Expeditious, not only happy and friendly, but expeditious, gets the trade done. Everybody knows the lingo these days. And
did you want to get on in it, Yin, or are you?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, the only reason for me to get it is if Nekro would want to exchange them, because I have nothing to do with commodities at the moment. So, Blue, what do you want to do?
I already had a plan to do that with Arborec, but I can't see why I wouldn't do it for you as well.
Okay. And I will take it. Where's my token?
or is I making sure that they can wash, but
Cool.
especially with the spend, it's possible people start point sniping at this early stage. Yeah, as I say, X-1, you might feel sometimes as the trade player round 1 that a 4 commodity faction like Muaat got away with murder and should have paid 2, but hey, when Muaat's got trade later, and they give you the X-1, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And unfortunately, it's particularly difficult to deal in 50 cents
carrier
increments in TI. Just a single carrier umbutted out. Using the.
Do you want to wash me
on
now?
Do
you want to wash now?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Blue washes white.
Purple. How soon do you want me to go to that Do you want me to go there now? To the empty?
Purple says yes, please.
And then I can wash you, obviously.
Very friendly table so far. Not too much conversation, not too much banter. Just getting on with the business of round one. Filling out the slices and working towards those objectives. Very tech light as well, possibly with the spin 333. Take a whip around to see who's scoring shortly. Oh, looks like we need to restart the overlay.
I am also going to Captain Mendoza.
Yep, that's a bit better.
Change
Slightly.
this.
Wait. Oh yeah, yeah. Captain Mendoza. Miles, 1 second. Before you explore, can we discuss this? So, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to see if I can score this round if you do that. So I'll be neighbors. What? Just 1 second, yeah. Before you explore. 2. I won't have more planets than you.
I will say I was able to stall Diplo so much.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah. No, I
specific-
really do appreciate that a lot. Definitely. You would not rather take Archon Veil, I trust.
No, because I kind of
That's
want
fine.
the.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, but
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
before I explore, wash 3 for 3,
Yeah.
and then I'll wash your other one on your turn.
Yeah. That's really good.
I'll take it. And I'll pass while I decide where it goes, I guess.
Green figuring, what do they do now that they lock down both carriers? Actually, looking at that slice, that's a nasty slice when one thinks about it. Never actually looked at it from that perspective. If you don't have the 2 movement.
Juicy.
Wow. What is that? A 2/5?
Picking up the laser
Jesus.
survivors. Plus
It's fine.
can
Just
make
go
it
through the
so.
grab rift and grab it.
See, this whole game is gonna be everybody egging Muaat on to go after Saar, justifiably so. But I don't.
I will give you my support if you send your war son through that grab rift right now.
One-way support.
Oh
I
boy.
understand if you don't do it, but I am serious about that.
It would be epic. So there's a build going on as well. I am gonna do 2 trade goods and Sarween for
Suddenly the tension in the air is Saar builds.
I'll just end turn while I'm building unless anyone particularly cares. It's not going to be impacted by what anyone else is doing.
But yeah, currently
Okay.
more than 2 neighbors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely will beat Muaat. We'll need to become neighbors with Arborec to Qualifier. Oh, through the B, potentially could become neighbors with Nekro.
Alright, I will
Fuel
take that
source.
command
This is the
token.
one you want. Get your command token for an infantry. 600% return on a very short maturity. A reasonable gamble. So white has passed. I feel for Yin. This does not feel like a solid start. Got $3. Follows Diplo. Gets their spend 333. It's a point on the board. But shambolic start and 4 planets for Nekro to Yssaril. Yssaril scores definitively now. Round 1. And yep, Diplo's in the game. So Yssaril actually took it to hedge their bets for the spendy and didn't require it. Benefits the table now.
And Yin or Arborec. Does either of you have a action card you want to discard and split the trade goods? Either purple or white.
No, I don't think so.
All right, never mind. Then.
Ah, so we know who has the good action cards. Yellow, you listening?
I like an Elvie. Elvie might think of himself as an underdog.
Well, we can say that it's more my inexperience than the cards being good.
Well, you say that right now. I'm going to use my agent during his turn and discard harness energy.
Everyone's going Diplo now, right? No one.
Yeah.
Because that would have only got me 2 anyway.
So Elvie's calling the plays beautifully. 3 Arborec should follow. Grabbing up sufficient planets for there we go. 4 on the influence.
Miles, can you watch
3
my
on the resource.
other one, please?
Yes, it is.
Yin is scoring. Necro is on a 4, a 3. It has the $3. Saar should be able to wash. Has 3 on the resource, 3 on the influence, and Muaat has got 333. So everybody's scoring 333, other than Yssaril round 1, which will be scoring more planets than neighbors. A very good round, and although yes, Yssaril has a commanding lead, it will not be totally apparent on the points board, which really helps you stay in that pack. Avoids the attention and the table coalescing.
Okay, that's the one I lost. I got it back. Nice.
Mercenary outfit, gain an infantry. LV has filled their slice out very nicely. Can't really complain about that.
What do you mean, can Saar fuck you? Saar has no interest in fucking you.
So
Yeah, Saar's celibate.
Yssaril building at home, using the planets and the Diplo to get even further ahead on plastic. I truly now believe Yssaril's odds have crept ahead of the board. I think they've probably taken some of that from Yin at the moment. Many would say that Arborec started lower than the pack before they even dealt the objectives. Yeah, everybody's worst. Saar's just looking for a neighbor without one at the moment.
So it's 3, 3, and 3. So it's 3 trade goods, 3 influence, 3 resources. Yep, it should be right. So I will pass. Should I build at home? No, I'll pass.
Looks like we've had a really nice quick first round. We're at 35 minutes into the round. This is excellent play.
So start with purple, right?
Does it matter at this stage?
No, I guess not. I don't know. You guys have played this more. I'm just... So we can all just score? Okay.
So, yeah. Yssaril, the only one who scores, push boundaries. More planets than 2 of your neighbors. Managing to get the 2 neighbors and managing to get substantially more planets. And everybody else managing to score 333. 3 influence, 3 resource, 3 trade.
Everybody scores.
And this is where you
I'm
want
so
it.
happy my neighbor did control more than your neighbor.
Can score 333 at pretty much any point in the game.
I always, if I can do that early,
I scored the hard one.
So there's an infantry here. I think that's for Arborec, is it? Or Yin?
Is Arborec.
Yeah, I do love LV talking the
Left
table. He's
themselves
taken the bull by the
breadcrumbs.
horns.
Arboric, you want to pick up that infantry? Okay, so you
Decided
get
to
to
lead
reveal.
from
Go
the
for it.
front.
Okay,
4 planets that have the same trait, so this is never an easy one,
that's an interesting one.
especially on these slices.
Well,
Sal's got 3
Not on
green.
this map.
Muaat has 2 red, 2 blue, and no green to trade. 2 blue to 2 red for Saar. We've got 2 red on poor old Yin. 2 blue, 1 green for Nekro, and 2 green for Arborec. So the swaps could come between Arborec and Yssaril. Yssaril not in a major rush, could sell potentially. But yeah, I do think Yssaril has had a really strong start. All right, and going on to strategy cards, that was a really
Sorry,
good,
when is
solid
the start of strategy phase. That's the when
40
you pick
minutes.
the cards, right?
Deal action cards now.
Right now.
Right
You've
now.
got
Okay.
1 minute.
Did they
to
deal?
invest
They
in it.
must
Use
have
the
deal.
time.
The summit,
I'm just gonna use a summit.
2 extra tokens.
Nice.
Very nice.
I think I'm going to deal action cards real quick.
Yeah, the neighbors thing, they're going to have to all resolve if they want any
And then
chance
into
of
stasis phase as well.
sorting more planets than our neighbors. And the funny thing is, saying Arborec taking a green planet off Yssaril this round for a point, and then Yssaril getting it back next round, helps them then score more planets than their neighbor,
Need to end stasis phase.
which really means you want to be considering an Imperial play down
Yep.
the side of the table. And returning strategy cards, they did summit it slightly the wrong time,
Doesn't
but
want
given
me to
there's
click
no
it.
agenda,
Someone
it
else
makes no
mind doing
difference
the
at the
honours?
moment.
Arborec player here. Did I do mitosis correctly? I
I
replaced
can't
the-
click it. I can't click it. It's not working.
You click it
Someone
twice.
else try?
I tried as
Return
well.
strategy. This game is. I think we need to.
Oh, don't
It's
tell me
not
this
working.
we're having the
Yeah.
technical difficulties.
Miguel, help!
Let's see. Do we want to save it? Do we want to?
Yeah, let's save. Right.
What are we? 16, I think it is. Let's hoping for the best. Loading. A bit of excitement. I don't think rewind time is actually going to do it. That kind of button break is often to do with how the scripting has occurred, I believe. Then again, I am a foolish baba
How's
that
everyone
doesn't
loaded in?
know
I'll
much.
give it a try if so.
To the
So
there we go.
There we
We
go.
are
we go.
back. We'll see if the overlay is giving us anything more. Let's refresh down. Interact. Still picking up round 1, so hopefully after we get some strategy cards, it will get that.
Okay, time to pick cards, I guess.
Yeah, Nekro didn't pick up any tech. I mean, there's no anti-mass anywhere. Grave drive anywhere to be seen. A very, very low tech game. You just
Okay.
see them crying when 2 and 2 or 3 upgrades comes out. Our third objective now is have 4 planets of the same trait, something nobody can immediately score, and Yssaril has 3 green, and that is about as close as they can get. There we go. It looks like the objectives have at least updated, and hopefully the strategy cards will update shortly. Pickers on Yin. Yin eyeing up a few options. Doesn't have the movement to get to custodians. may just decide Hope's End is where they want to be. Nekro doesn't have the movement to get custodians. Arborec doesn't have the movement to get custodians and has the Nebula in the way. Yssaril could have the flank speed. Muaat, I mean, really, it just looks like Saar as a round 2, turn 1 custodians. Yeah, as Saar, I think you've got to take the points when they're on offer. If it was a Cabal in the situation, I'd say let somebody else take it, get custodians, then negotiate getting an Imperial point off it. So if you can double score, slightly different plays. But I also aggressively points chase, which is not always the right way to play this game, as I have learned so many times. Yet don't embed that learning, I guess, is what I'm saying. I get taught, but I don't learn. Yeah. Pick for Arborec, hopefully gonna swing into a slightly better game. Yeah, Yssaril has the flank speed, 4 in a deck of 120.
Yeah,
and
well, I feel like
Miles
Yssaril is slightly less scary than Saar with custodians.
Miles has drawn a number of action cards. And Nekro, speaker management. We've got money for the Muaat player. And
Yellow, when you go for Mechatol, can you please take this mech?
Yeah. So are you playing?
it's a lot to watch on your phone, Teddy.
I'm gonna try to score 4 of a kind.
That's fine. I would hopefully maybe. Are you willing to let me spend it first?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yes,
I'll whisper you. We can
I'm
look
being
at
an
the
idiot.
discussed earlier.
They get Mendoza. Sorry. Chat points out that Yssaril can use everybody else as agents, and that includes Captain Mendoza, the Saar agent, to give his ship additional movement for Mechatol. Oh, somebody saved the
One
map
second,
string.
Yellow, I'm just gonna whisper you.
Okay. 1 second. I'll give you an X minus 0 if you let me have custodians. It's always worth it.
I'm just wondering, when we reload it, did we screw up the data for them, or is it still okay? Does anyone know?
Just keep going for now. We'll see what happens with the overlay, which is where the data comes from anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so what we might need to do is actually go get a new data stream. Technical difficulties.
And I'm using Mendoza again for that.
Yep, that looks a bit better. We got the warfare, we got the politics, we got the trade. Yeah, it looks like we're back. Yeah, Yssaril from round 1 has looked particularly good. Blue is considering their options, taking Semlaw. Possibly was considering Hope's End instead of Semlaw. Deciding better to let white take it and then possibly try to take it back, getting some tech. Not that there's much tech to be had. How much you change your tech game around Nekro is always an interesting question, because if the objectives aren't out, do you just, as a table, that I believe is our 3rd freelancers, so hopefully they're all going to be out of the deck. We have the rare opportunity to watch freelancers actually being used for probably a cruiser.
And put a cruiser there.
Nice. Setting up for that future tech. On to Saar. So, does Saar just want to come and take this custodian's point? This is the question.
Anyone going to get very upset with an early construction pot?
No construction objectives. Probably
I
some
don't think so.
systems they
Before I
don't
go, also,
mind.
before I
locking
forget,
down.
here's your trade good I owe you.
Are we neighbours yet?
Oh, look at that
Oh,
payment
so
yet
yeah.
Yellow,
again.
you didn't take the cruiser with you, or you?
Oh, I thought you said I was okay to keep Atlas.
I thought.
Or you
I
need-
hope.
I misunderstood.
I relied
I
on
said I was gonna
ambiguity.
score the 4.
I see.
I'll be right back.
I can make sure to get it out of there.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yellow, when you pay me back, would you mind doing a courtesy wash as well?
Seems totally fair.
I would give you a courtesy wash if that counted as me paying you back.
Ooh.
So I get the trade good back, and I'd wash you those 3.
So instead of a debt being paid, it becomes a 3 for 3. Turns 3
But I would
into
curse you.
dollars
Okay.
for
Well-
Clan of Saar.
All right. No, I'll take the 1 instead of the wash then.
Sure that they can be neighbours with Muaat this round. Muaat wanting the
All
Cormand
right,
and
so
Atlas.
we'll do an early construction.
And yeah, we see the sentiment of the table start going downhill. As Saar, who was asking the table if it was a problem, now promptly going to it when people didn't want to play nice. Phew. Yeah, if they eliminate Miles, he'll be joining me in our stream. Although, given his off to a bang start as yourself, we're looking forward to just seeing him smash it out and making good time. 40 minutes on a round 1 completed, including technical difficulties, is nothing to complain about. Everybody darking PDS, so it looks like we're going to go to a PDS network for Arborec potentially. So yeah, to score the 4 of the same trait, Muaat will be going for Atlas and Cormand. That was just discussed with Miles as yourself. Arborec's looking to pick up a green. Nekro has 3 cultural, could theoretically go Malice if it pops, or potentially come and get some Vegas. Yin can get to 3 on the hazardous pretty easily, but after that it's slow going. And Nekro has 2 of each. Potentially could get quite contentious over Corman, but probably better for Saar. Even don't focus on Mechatol for an Imperial point. Just go get Vega Minor, Vega Major. Put your foot up Yin's behind and really get your point while pushing back a neighbor. Yeah, I think Yin's about to get squashed. Yin's start was particularly bad. As I said, the slice, I've never really looked at it from a 1-move perspective. 2-move factions definitely get an advantage in this multi-draft with these slices. And yeah, Yin basically just moved out to carriers to 1 system, taking only 2 planets round 1. Did manage to get the score, but yeah, right now, if I'm Saar, I'd take the blues. Nekro, just start imposing and get into their face.
I mean, this cruiser is kind of annoying. All right, I'm gonna pop trade. Yellow, I did respond. That's fine.
So this is going to screw
right?
Saar
Sorry, what was
because
that?
Saar still has.
Sorry, just before you pop trade, I've still got
Yeah.
commodity.
I'm fine to wash you.
Yeah,
We're not neighbors. Yeah.
What I was thinking is, could you unbat first and put the ship in there, and I won't mess with it for if you wouldn't mind, helping me out with this situation.
Lagos asking nicely.
Uh,
Bringing the human angle,
I see.
forcing LV to be the bad person.
So we said we had a deal for Cormand. I'm trying to score 4 of a kind, and the only way I do it is, yeah. So Cormand, and Yellow, and I had a deal for Atlas. I'm fine with that, but I just feel like I'm not. like you get you say you get 3 commodities off of that. If you pay me 1 to do that, I'm fine. I'll do that. Just forgive my debt. Yeah.
Elvi's getting a point this round,
I think
buying
that deal.
peace on the border
Because I
from
mean, I'm
Saar.
happy to wait, but I don't get anything from it. Is what I
Well,
feel.
what I'm saying is, what you'll get out of it is I won't mess with you for Cormond, and I won't ask for
Well, I
anything
have.
back.
I mean, I'm hoping you won't mess. Any regardless. Are you saying you will mess with me if I don't do this?
Yes.
Presumably, you don't want to put a war sun in the Grav Rift.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you can put a single carrier there with 1 dude,
Yeah.
and because we've made a deal, and I've got something out of it, which is this deferment and wash, then I feel we're in a good place. I've got something out of leaving this to you. You get your point, and ultimately, all it's costing you is giving me a wash, and then we do a normal X -1.
See,
Yeah,
the thing is, planning to get Grav Drive so I can we can. I mean, look, I don't want to butt heads. You understand, Saar? I don't think it helps either of us.
Oh, look, LV is absolutely fair. He's getting a point.
No, I'll umbot, and then we'll discuss. Okay. I will. I'm happy to work something out with you. I don't want you to lose out on your 3 commodities. That's fine, but I also don't want to butt heads. So
Yeah.
we're fine. I'll umbot. Sure.
I found that a beautiful interaction. LV's getting an amazing boon win out of this, which is 4 of a trait. Extremely difficult at the best of times, let alone when you've got Saar on your footstep who can, come and take it off you, take you off your one and only war sun, do you quite a lot of damage if they set their sights on you. Saar's offering mutual benefit with a neighbor. And I agree the table's being particularly hard on Talago. It's probably just his, credits coming into the game, as well as then choosing Saar. But right now, Elvi's getting a really good deal from Saar, which I would snap up in a second. It's better to get to 10 points maintaining your plastic and all your other investments along the way than fighting every step of the way. Does the quiet player win this game? No, I generally don't think so. The subtle player can win this game. Somebody who sneaks from behind can win this game, who doesn't telegraph their plans, but communication can be used to gather information as much as provide it. You can be asking other players, "What are you thinking there, Blue?" and "What are you thinking next round?" and "How are you wanting to do this?" And in all these conversations, you're only gathering information, and knowledge is power. All right, so. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the loudest player sometimes. I think it's a lot about that table permission, especially in the LFG pool where it gets near the end and people become despondent and deflated and basically just go, okay, I don't have this, I'm done, I want to go and do something else. If you have table permission, they're more than happy to let you have the win in the same way they would want you to afford them that same opportunity. Competitive play, it's a bit different. As I said, there's more skin in the game. They're playing for all the marbles, and yeah. All right, so we're just seeing a. Oh, we're seeing a warfare because he locked it down on construction. Sorry, I missed that chat. We're going with tech. We're getting a Saarween tools for purple. Yeah, there's a lot to be learnt about leadership in the game of Twilight Imperium, where if you lead, often people will take up the role of followers, and as long as you don't let them see the blade, sometimes you can lead them to slaughter. But then again, it can backfire, and when the table clues on, it gets pretty crazy. All right, White's got Grav Drive. Nekro doesn't go for the
Sorry,
tokens.
I'm back, guys.
Hang on, no, it looks like Nekro deposited 1 command token. Clan of Saar deposited 1 command token. What are we? Oh, we're on. I feel like we're missing things here. Grav drive, Saar wing, up into biostems. There we go. Grav drive for Muaat. That's what
All right,
I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna play
Chaos mapping. Straight into leadership. So we've gone a warfare, a tech,
Before you
leadership,
do that, Yellow, can
construction
I
as well.
get 1 DG now, and I'll pay you? I'll do the X-1 basically now. Does that work? And allow me to not get fucked on
yeah, but I remember we were gonna do a free refresh and wash for that card.
Sure, I'll
Okay, but yeah, you can have this
that's
now.
fine.
We'll
Thank
figure
you.
it out. We'll figure it out.
Whole bunch of command tokens for the table. Yeah, I'll be honest. I see Yin's game going downhill.
Take Hope's End this turn.
Well, that depends. I was more thinking that I get Hope's End and you could take.
See, I can't do that. I don't have the movement.
Ah, I see. I see.
Well,
That's what I was
he
thinking.
did get
Guess
Grav
the only
drive.
chance that I'm gonna get even close to scoring 4 is with those.
Well, I mean, I can take Hope's End this turn, so I can score a point, and then next
Okay.
round you can have it.
More planets than a
I won't need
neighbor.
it after this round.
But then Yin scores nothing this round.
Actually, I probably still can't.
Needs Imperial next round to double score.
It's my only attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I screwed up so bad, so I'm not gonna score a point. So yeah, there's nothing I can even do to try to persuade you not to do it.
All right, because this is my only attempt. And again, after this round, I'm not going to need it, and I will gladly get out of your way.
Okay.
yeah, I think Yin's gonna lose Vegas no matter what. And they'll probably retain Berrigan build up, but hey, for all you know, Saar comes straight through that asteroid field with a bit of a force and just comes and says, look, thank you for the game. Catch you next time.
Holy shit.
I don't think that's the meta we're in, but to be honest, Saar doesn't mind a fat slice.
On Hope's End.
They played construction
yeah.
early. Yin had to unlock the construction system. That was Saar's doing with construction. And now Telagos is having this discussion.
Let's talk about Vega Major, Vega Minor.
Okay.
I'm eyeing them because that would give me the 4 of a kind. I get that is 2 systems you can't expand into this round, and that's problematic. I do have 2 reds, so I don't know if we could. I know you won't be able to take them this round, but I don't know if we could work something there. Which did you score? Did you score the 333?
Yeah. And after that, I've got nothing that I'm going to be scoring now. But the only thing that I have to do is getting the other planets to be at least close to being having more than somebody else, which I won't be, I think. So if you do that, that is the only thing that I can actually do. But if so, you need 2 reds.
Well, 2 reds or 2 blues. So what I was sort of looking at was I got 2 blues. That would take me to 4 blues.
It's the wrong slice for Yin to have picked Warfare. Oh no, first round didn't pick Warfare. Sorry.
How about I give you something for borrowing them for the round?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
$1. $1. Gets $2 by taking them. Give him $1. Oh man. Yeah, following construction really put that whole first turn off. Could have got hopes in, could have been a bit more contentious here on Vega.
Frankly, you may say you're not interested, but I am not averse to giving you my support for them.
No construction round one. Wasn't picked. Yin was last pick, picked Diplo instead to score 333 and then didn't require it when they achieved more planets than our neighbors.
The system.
Yeah, no construction round one is a pretty common play with Saar in the game.
If that is something
yeah. Okay, it contains one more. Yeah, I thought it was only if you control something in it. Yeah, sure.
Yes, that was it. Yin selected politics round one to no effect. Absolutely no benefit from selecting politics round one as Yin. That's the confusing part.
I'll do guy and that guy.
Yeah, not selling speaker to Saar was absolutely fine, but actually taking politics yourself with no aim at custodians and really only getting to take Beric Litra round one and naught else felt really naff.
Destroy.
So Saar is now scoring the 4 of a trait with very little anybody can do to put him off him. I'll be honest, I think Nekro and Saar would be well placed eliminating round 3.
Okay,
Yin.
so we'll do that. We'll
If he support swaps, then that wouldn't be the case. Because you don't want to.
My support for the throne, which I'll
Yeah.
stick up on here for you.
One way support swap. Maybe this is big brain Yin. Maybe we're all missing something.
Do trade goods for those, and then explore. It's a purge one, isn't it?
Well, that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just doing what Saar does, decided to go left.
Build as well. Figure it out.
I mean,
I use my
support swap
deployability one here.
There's nothing to stop Saar just eating.
And I'll just end turn when I build, unless anyone objects to that.
Yeah. Still popping tick. Saar has not washed yet. Maybe LV is going to make a political statement about not eliminating other players and there being a cost for heading down that road.
Sorry, 1 second. Saar, are you okay with me popping trade now?
Sorry, I thought we were going to do it after Cormon. That's why I wasn't bothering.
Okay, wait, guys, just wait. Sorry.
I mean, ultimately, if I miss that, it's not the end of the world. But if you could take Cormon first, I'd really appreciate it. And
because just before we do this, so you're saying
Yeah, I think yourself looking stupidly good. What happened to Yin was round one, they took politics as third pick in this slice. They ended up having to lock down their both carriers and doing nothing but getting Beric Litra. Round two, they've taken warfare. Saar popped construction first action in round two. Yin put down the space dock, locking down their only fleet, and then had to turn one of their action, use warfare to lift the token. And in the interim, Nekro moved into Hope's End, and Saar has just moved into Vega Minus, both heading towards 4 of the same trait. And this has really put Yin on the back foot. So this is less a game about who's winning at the moment and more a game of who is being eliminated, potentially.
Sorry, I'm gonna need the 3 now.
Yep, absolutely.
Give me the money, sir. Non-binding, don't give it back? Nah, obviously the debt. It's a prepayment of an X-1. I think LV is a new player and a waitlisted player, alongside Korizai, also a waitlisted player, has done pretty well, keeping toe-to-toe in the above table
Out of it, right?
with the
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
final participant player, and Miles as well.
Frontier.
Be on the telly, Yin. Well, I'll tell you what, Yin could be joining me in the commentator booth for the rest of the game if they do get eliminated. The only problem is it's a cultural. Suddenly Nekro's going, oh, there's another cultural on the board. I'm coming over. Let me get what I want.
It's only contains.
I tell you what, you've got to keep feeding the 7th player. You get what you give.
100. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
So at the end of that, I'm just gonna use Flight
You
Academy.
can explore it.
I got to be honest, I think there's an LFG game with the Titans player at the moment, so maybe they could buy the Titans Promissory.
Don't have an infantry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
The card says when you gain it, you get to explore it. Did they put the card in the wrong
Nice.
place? Yeah, they didn't. That's good.
Yeah. Then I use the Flight Academy.
Proper. 2 fighters. Yin sounding a bit more upbeat. This is what you want, is a positive outlook to really lift your game, give you a bit of morale. Never get down, play your outs, find your lines, however small they are. Oh. Take that quad. Take that quad. Oh, man.
Correct. Okay. Ready. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Everything is, this is a battle of the mind. You know, the plastic on the board and all the rest of it. I mean, there's a certain amount of staying power, endurance. You want to hit the treadmill for at least 10 minutes once a week if you want to be into competitive Twilight Imperium. But really, it's a mind palace that counts. More fragments. We haven't seen any relics pop, but now we have the perfect deal between blue and purple.
Green for blue. Yeah, that's
Love it table that's on the board. There we go. Relic time. Loot boxes like Fortnite. Actually, maybe we should list this under the Fortnite channel instead of board games. That could be quite a... Oh man, we got bigger guns, cover more ground, build more structures. Could be the crossover game of
trade it when it's my turn and I can purge it into a relic.
Ooh, because he's gonna what? Just do it now. Purple, now. Nekro, now. Bad Nekro. Give me my relic. You think he's wondering if he can get it off white and just cut purple out? I mean, that white, I'll kill you and eliminate you unless you give me your relic for nothing, and then turn around to purple and sell the last of the greens for $3. Could be the big brain player. Skilled retreats, gets the mech. Miles just sitting there going, I score. What else I got to do but score? 3 points at the end of the round, possibly 4 with a secret. Still no Imperial in play. Number of qualifier games I've now seen where Imperial isn't being picked round 2 is surprising. I don't want to say it's off-putting, but it does seem to slow down a 10-point game and give the factions that prefer a stage 2 win, like Jalnar, a bit more of an opportunity. Yssaril, arguably without custodians, can be one of those factions, but Miles is well on his way today.
Yeah, then I'm not doing. I was confused. I was gonna pass.
Korzai not passing. Does he need the turn back? What?
Alvi, did you want to chuck me those 3 back now? Is that cool? Bro. And I'll just move.
Right, triple score, yeah. A little bit of Mechatol. If not, why not? Protecting. No, yeah, but it's chaos mapping. He's not used chaos mapping yet, has he?
Oh,
One on top, one on bottom.
cool. I don't suppose anyone wants to buy Captain Mendoza this round, did they? For a movement boost?
Oh yeah, I did want to go to Mechatol with Grav Drive. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's fine. Yellow's my buddy.
I'd be okay with it. I pretty much plan on getting custodians and then getting the hell out of there.
I'll use Captain Mendoza on that carrier then. It's not super consequential. Blue, did you want to settle your debt
Oh, yeah.
from last round?
I can do that. Here you go.
Love it. Cheers. And then I'll just do a build over here on an enter.
Okay.
Finally, a bit of trade.
Playing trade now. So, Yellow, if I give you your 3, you get your point, yeah? It's fine. I will do it still.
Okay.
You got it.
Because I did pay you the one earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you're giving him
We're all
Atlas.
set. Let me get my thing. Okay, so Yellow, you'll wash my 3, I hope?
Yeah.
It's fine. Saar, I will do an X-1, as agreed.
Yep.
So, 1, this. Okay, Yin, are we neighbors? We are. I will do an X-1 with you, Yin. Does that work?
Yep.
Where is?
Cool.
Oh yeah,
Where
the
are we
Alpha.
neighbors? Ah, yeah,
Alpha.
Wormhole.
Yep. So I get
Nekro, we are not yet neighbors, but we will be. I will be
Mhm.
going to B wormhole. So you want to take an X-1?
Yep.
Okay, and then
Nekro is suddenly considering the fact that he may
so
have a
for
war sun
purple, we are
bearing
not
down on his
neighbors.
beehole.
We will not.
Gives one
be either.
pause
Are
for
you going here,
thought.
purple? No, you're not. Well, I wouldn't be neighbors anyway. Not on any wormhole. Sure. I'll still refresh you. I'll take a token from you. Just pay me. Yep. Sounds good. And then yellow already
What
did it.
getting
So
rich.
okay, that is trade.
Slightly glad that they scored the spendy first. They get to potentially start looking at that second war sun on the board. And they've got their point locked down. Got to leave you with a warm, fuzzy feeling. Yin building up a small defensive force, less exploratory, I guess, in the current game. Yeah. As I said, hopefully Yin is lifting their spirits and morale, finding some semblance of a path, a few waypoints to navigate as they try to sail around this rather torrid rocky outcrop.
No, I don't have enough to put this one in there.
Going to the dreads. Yeah, I think you'd have to go for a trade first because Saar will be able to take other planets in other places. But I also would guess that Saar and Nekro are not exactly planning on making it easy on you next round, and
Oh yeah.
we haven't
sorry.
seen much in the way of chat between them. But
Zoned out.
yeah. Whereas if I was Nekro and I could score more, then I probably would do that first. You just got to work out where they're going to be traded.
Crown of Infidia. Is
I
the
also
Doom
think
out?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
so. Extra explores for the game, reasonable round 2, and a point if
Yeah, it's definitely still in the deck.
Paradise World +2 on a 3-1. I mean, a 3-3 gives you options, I suppose. First relic of the game.
I think
Oh, yeah.
technically you can only do it after a tactical action, but I don't think
Oh,
anyone's going to mind.
yeah, it just
Is that not
counts
a
as his
tactical
next one.
action?
No,
No,
that
it's
was
a
a component action.
No.
Anything with the
I don't think
words
anyone's going to mind.
action
Wait, what
followed by
happened?
the colon is a type of action, a component action. Other types of actions during the action phase are strategic action, playing your strategy card, and
Sorry, what
tactical action,
happened though? What
dropping
did
a
he do to
token.
explore?
So he used Tomb of Infidia, but it was after trading a relic, not after doing a tactical action. That's what I
Oh
was
yeah,
saying.
yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's. I just think that's illegal. Like, it's just a yeah. Like, not that I mind. I just think it's. I don't think you're just as long as you shuffle the deck, it's fine.
You'll give it.
Oh, they don't want him to have the +2. I would have just left it on there and said that was your next turn, bloody shuffle.
As long as it's not on the planet, it'll go away.
Yeah.
It'll go away.
Yeah, Saar definitely has more flexibility with
It
push
does go
boundaries.
away, I don't know.
Necro would be a slightly finer calculation for me, but I also think you can generally
It does go
keep
away. Did
4
you
of the same
graveyard it?
trait.
That's weird. Oh, you need to pick it up. I think off the. I don't know actually.
Let's say it's off the board.
Maybe discard it and redraw it.
Yeah, there you go. It's gone. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Where is the token? Tokens in the bag, I guess. I mean, I don't think it matters. Just remember Vera, and we'll find the token and just fix it. I think.
Yeah, funny thing is, 2 control objectives combined with Yin's terrible first round really led to this. Controls always push.
This round at all? Are you okay if I grab it?
No.
No, you're okay with it, or you're not okay with it?
Oh, no, you're not.
Did we lose the token? Because I can't see it in the Explore bag.
Yeah, me neither.
What did you do with the token? But the Paradise World token. Purple. Purple. What did you do with the? Oh God. Okay. Yeah. don't delete it. That's why. Does anyone know how we get back that token?
There's a deleted items bag. Hang on, let me search
Deleted
that.
items bag, right? Yeah.
I'm going to
No.
purge.
Not in it.
See what we get. Oh, look at that.
More.
Best one for Nekro.
Very good.
Okay, I'm going
I
to
can
go
figure it out. I
here.
have no idea where I'm going. Do not
Oh,
want to
no
make.
exploring. Sorry.
It's in the exploration bag.
Don't explore. Almost did.
We did search that. It's not there.
I think because you used the delete key, right? So I think it's just completely gone from the game.
Well, we'll figure out a way to remember it if it comes to it. Just have to remember that it's not on there right now.
Yeah. I mean, there's only a couple of places it could be drawn. So.
Oh, let's figure this out now. Scoring, scoring, scoring.
I will pass.
Not scoring probably ever again. Sorry, Ian. Love you. Hopefully you pull that out the bag. Choose one or two of your infantry on the game board. Replace them with mechs. Never the best when you got Hope's End, but I guess you're going to draw some action cards later on, getting them out sooner than later. Scoring.
Okay, I'm
1,
gonna
2,
build at home.
3.
Unlock my commander, and my alliance is now online.
Do
Hooray.
not believe Nekro scores this round.
We sold
Maybe
it already?
looking for an Imperium round next turn.
No, I have not sold it, no.
And Arborec not scoring either. So south side of the table today, really not looking that great for a scoring tempo. And the north side,
Yssaril is pretty
Yssaril,
good, and I will have
Muaat,
it unlocked
and Saar.
at the end of the round when I draw 2 more cards.
It's a more defensive one, right? You get to look at other people's stuff.
Yeah, but it's a pretty
And then
good reason for people to go in a different direction.
SARS is when you produce fighters or infantry.
Hey, Red.
Oh.
I don't think plants are in a particularly bad position, but they're not in a positive position.
I could come here and try and get Graft Drive from you. What would I have to give you to not
Nicely asked.
be very bad? I can give
No
you
fires talk yet. No fires of the gas can. Boom,
card
boom.
you want to discard. There'd be 2 trade goods.
Burn, motherfucker, burn.
So you're not taking the planet, you're going to bring a cruiser.
No, yeah, I'll just bring 1 cruiser.
And you want me to kill the carrier, not retreat,
Yes.
correct? And give you a
Correct.
tech. You don't have your... You will have your commander unlocked, right?
I will.
After
give
you
a
get grabbed dry.
Yep.
I'm fine with
No,
that.
I'll
Is there anyone else's commander? I mean, this is your most important tech, right? I
totally agree that Winu in the Hope Sense slice would have been a lot better pick, but I think a lot of people are scared of Winu just getting crushed. But inevitably, time has proven that potentially Yin is going to get crushed in that same position. Winu and Nalu not picked in this pool 2.
Yeah, that works for me.
no, that's not it.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
saying
can
that-
Nekro score more planets? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can Nekro take 1 more planet off Arborec? Not really. If Nekro gets Grav Drive here, they may be able to pull off an additional planet, scoring control more planets than 2 of your neighbors. Currently controlling more than Yin would be Nekro's path. I don't believe Arborec. Oh, 3 tokens. Lockdown fleet, lockdown
Or we
fleet.
can even
A little destroyer at home, not lockdown. Oh, I don't see Arborec pulling it off, and Yin, I think, is just on the back foot. So maybe Nekro finds a way to get their second point on the board.
Dude. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah,
Okay, grab drive is super important for you as well. I don't want to deny you that, but I know that kicks off Nekro's game,
Mm-hmm.
so I know how important it is, and I don't want to fuck you over, but I'm sure you can appreciate where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I'll take that. I feel like I'm definitely paying through the nose, but I
All right, so
will do it.
cool.
yeah. Winu in this game would have been a
All right,
sell
I will not
custodians to
declare retreat.
Saar.
I
Arguably, Saar
will
could just
not
take it and
my
promise
skills are
them
free. I'll
your
fight it
agent,
out.
and then just fortify like anything in your own slice before you start looking for opportunities.
Thank
Even
you.
without Mechatol, so long as you unlock your agent and you've got that
Yeah, that's fine.
home system and the legendary, you have some real strong opportunities, especially with structures, but we haven't seen any of them come up. And the ability to just run Imperial as a swing round when you need it, probably
Okay,
in
fine,
addition
I'll
to
take
another
it.
Imperial,
Sorry,
even
you
without the
discarded
Imperial
the
points,
action. You
can
let me use the agent,
give you great opportunity.
right?
Yep.
So I discard disable, I guess. Yeah, I'll take 2D, 2 trade goods, and you get grab drive off me.
Beautiful.
Good deal.
Nekro gets their first tech of the game.
I will pass. Yeah, I think that's it.
Late in round 2. Purple got the tokens, but nowhere really to go. Maybe build at home. It's really locked down. They locked down for the PDS on the Rigels, which did feel slightly naff. They passed so far. Miles past, everybody's passed. We're going to scoring. This timing on this game has been an hour and a half for 2 rounds. That's 40 minutes the first round, 50 minutes the second. We're flying through it. Are going to an agenda phase this time. And we should see Yssaril scoring 3-3-3. We should see 4 the same trade from Muaat and from Nekro. From Saar. Nekro unlikely to score, and I do not believe Yin or Arborec can score. Do they realize?
Scoring now, right?
Yeah, they've realized we're at the
looks like
scoring
it.
phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, Acquiescence is actually an undervalued card in many. Have 1 or more ships and 3 systems adjacent to an anomaly. Nekro at least gets a secret. The anomaly being the nebula and the other nebula. And I don't see. There we go. 1, 2. Don't think they actually qualify. No, they flew across the system. Sorry, they flew across the system too. There. And yep, as we predicted, Yssaril last to school 3-3-3, Muaat to school 4 of a kind, Saar to school 4 of a kind, Arborec falling behind Yin only because Yin has the support for the throne one way with Saar, which is really just going to encourage Saar to eat them. If it had been a support swap, it might have been a bit of a peaceful border, but I think all Yin has bought themselves is a temporary warm fuzzy.
Argo, you there?
They did seem to pick up spirits when they built some additional forces.
Your infantry here on the objective, right here. Yep. Cool.
Winu Mech, they would place it at end step. They wouldn't be able to
God, dude.
get the structures because that's when you take control of a planet, I believe.
Okay, that's a good one for Saar.
But generally, you put the mechs back at home after you take Hope's End and then send those mechs to other places. Sorry, we have 4 or more structures. Better than 3 planets for Saar. Saar would be crying slowly into their tea if that had popped.
End of status phase.
Alright, tokens, and then we're going to our first agenda phase. Mechatol currently controlled by Yssaril. No contention during that round, given the control objectives. Nekro, who was likely to be looking, and Saar as well, both more interested in getting their points, although Nekro did come up short. We've got the one-way support swap. Saar gave their support to Yin.
Okay,
but
everybody
now
needs
is
to do
free to
tokens.
eat.
It's done. First agenda, ancient burial
Etienne.
sites. Anyone?
So,
Ancient burial sites window going once, going twice, gone. Oof.
All right,
Okay, I
arms
don't think this
reduction.
one.
Each player destroys all but 2 of their dreadnoughts, 4 of their
Doesn't
cruisers,
anybody
and
really.
against,
Real quick, do you
at the
guys
start of
see
the next
number
strategy
of
phase,
votes on
each
the?
player exhausts
No,
each of their planets.
Okay.
Oh, we have to do this manually? Oh, okay.
So technically, yellow 19, 9, 13, 10. It might actually be working out today. 14, is it? I don't know. Daryl was saying if you hold it over a certain place, it tells you, and that should be right, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah.
Okay, when starting with speaker is Nekro. Any wins?
How are we running this table? Very used
Purple,
to
any wins?
leading the above table
Yellow, any
MCing. Fresh blood is good. Growing the numbers.
No wins. White, any wins? Okay, after starting with Nekro. Any wins, Nekro? Oh, sorry, any afters, Nekro?
I'll throw this on 4.
Necro
Purple, any
guaranteed a
afters?
tick. Potentially nobody voting and just letting the speaker.
All right, voting starting with.
Yeah, if you put your mouse over the agendas deck, it will now say played top or bottom. I'll zoom in on that and we should be able to see it a bit bigger, hopefully. Oh, no, not really. But there it says 49 agenda, politics played, put top, put bottom is the new trick that has recently been added to the mod. Thank you to the amazing mod team who put in thousands of hours of love and passion.
Wait, no, sorry.
A real labor of love this.
Nekro, would you pay me anything to vote for?
I mean, if it comes down to me, I'm going to go against.
Yeah, new change pretty recent. Probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, top of my head.
I'll abstain.
Everybody abstains to avoid giving a tick
I'll
to
abstain as
Necro,
well.
and
Green.
speaker breaks at 4. Will be the likely outcome.
I mean, do I want to give
Yes.
Nekro a tech?
Sell Necro AI
He
development.
was nice enough to.
Yeah, the current meme is, where do I find stats?
Oh.
Right click. Where do I find right click? But as spectator, I don't get the same right click privileges.
Yeah, I'll abstain. Green, your vote.
do you want any of my texts, Necro?
I mean, I'd take any of them.
Chaos mapping. Oof. There we go.
Do not get Necro.
I'm just thinking about text get planet.
Yeah, we do. Talking the points. Making the deals.
Everyone loses something apart from white.
Yeah.
I think Saar is hoping to get some more planets than neighbors potentially. Putting votes on 4, making sure that it doesn't go again. Saar?
I don't think so. Just abstain.
Yeah, goes 4.
Okay, so this goes 4. There's a window for action card. It's going once, going twice, gone. All right, arms reduction.
Could just be a
Goes
case
4. Does
of
anybody lose anything? No, I don't think so, right?
So
1, 2, 3,
Necro
4,
has
5,
1, 2,
6,
3,
7,
4.
8.
Yeah, you're fine. 2 dreadnoughts. Yeah.
Could be just a case of Saar wanting to
Okay,
be
next
matey
agenda.
with Nekro so that
Yep.
they form a
The
above
Mavericks
table
unlock now.
alliance and don't get into each
Yep.
other's faces through the game. Here we go. This is the kind of thing we love to see. Incentive program. Draw and reveal one stage 1 public objective and it becomes public, or draw against is draw as stage 2. Speeds up the game, gives some more options to people running behind.
Afterwards, Nekro. Purple.
Increases the opportunity for tempo. Definitely, if you were winning now, you'd be very happy.
Okay, what are we thinking as a table? Go stage 2, I think.
Hey, I was gonna pay off my debt right here.
I love it. LV just leading straight out the bat. I want a stage 2, so I'm going to tell everybody they want a stage 2.
Thank you, appreciate
And all of a sudden, people feel a little bit shy to actually go, I was leaning towards a stage 1, potentially.
We go stage 2, right? Stage 1 makes it... I mean, who has a guac right now? Saar will have a guac. Yellow already has a guac.
The only reason I'd say stage 1, because I think the only people who kind of have access to stage 2 anytime soon would be Saar and maybe Nekro. I don't know if we want to have an objective that they can.
Miles with a logical reason.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I would like a stage 1.
okay. I'm leaning towards stage 2, I think.
But again, I have no say on anything.
Where did it go? Somebody took it. Somebody put it back. Playing move the cards.
Well, I'm curious what guac Saar's going to get.
Did this reset or is
Straight to a freaking Mechatol, bro. Yeah, well, actually, I don't know if you might not get a guac. That's true.
Arborec, you're 1, stage 1, you said?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, did you know all your votes?
Conquer the week would be no 7. I mean, 7th player just dictating, man. Oh, man. Miles will go 19-4.
Well, that settles it, right?
Yeah, there we go. Stage 1. What's it going to be?
You can't go against...
I'm
Right?
not actually sure what stage 2's Muaat was going to go for. He's far back on the tech, far back on the dollars, maybe the big spendies, but...
makes it more likely that could...
All right. All right, guys.
Action
waiting for
cards.
action cards. Going once, going twice, gone. All right. Speaker, draw a stage 1.
No, the bug with the votes is only because I'm actually the host and streaming from the spectator seat. So this is not a bug that would affect 99% of games, just affects games just like this.
Interesting.
Diversify research, 2 and 2.
2 attacks and 2 colors.
1, 2, 1, 2, halfway there, more than halfway, 3/4 of the way there on Nekro,
action cards.
3/4 of the way there on Yin, surprisingly, and 3/4 of the way there on Saar. So a number of people scoring Muaat on this this one. Yeah, the voting bug, rest assured, is a very small instance where the host happens to be in the spectator seat. And I don't want to jump into teal and spoil all the secrets and into black and spoil everything. Construction on Nekro. Build defenses, 4 structures, our new objective. I will update the objective screen for the rolling just to show our new law. Oh, I'm not sure whether 2 and 2, maybe that's going to update in time. Here we go, 2 and 2.
Trying to think. What are you leaning on picking? So I could go. Could I double?
Nekro on 2 at the moment. This is their point for the round.
I was hoping to go politics, take speaker.
I don't know if Nekro's got the force to actually take sufficient planets.
Part of me feels like I need to take leadership to activate round 1 while sub Mechatol. Would you want?
That's fine.
Are you leading leadership at all? Because at that point I can take politics.
I'm not. I'm not taking leadership. No. I don't think so.
Would you want to take politics and possibly sell me speaker?
Oh, actually, with the 2 tech and 2 colors, maybe Imperial becomes a far more viable option, even getting guac off an Imperial point.
Yeah.
Technology, politics, Imperial for Muaat. Gonna go 2 in 2 colors.
Saar can just take it then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then you get like that's how you get it. I can't give it to you. You're like massively right next to it. Can't give it to you.
And let me know if you want.
I think Nekro on their little notepad missed the 2 in 2 coming out because there was no way they could score the 4 structures, and we're going to struggle to score you know, the both the controls off Imperial, having to go grab them and then pop Imperial and keep them. But 2 in 2 totally changes that. 2 in 2 end of round scoring, go grab and pop Imperial was a really good play. What skips? So they got the blue skip in the Muaat slice at the moment, and I believe that is it. Yeah, Muaat can get more planets, can get the tech objective. At the moment, they have 1 structure, so they're going to be behind on the 4 structures, but that's not to change anything. Yin at the moment, considering resigning, not an option. Let's get into it. Really hope they pull some fancy business, or Saar decides to take their fleet elsewhere. And just give Yin a bit of breathing room to really flex their muscles and spread into their slice. I could see this going both ways. Again on the warfare, they've built a small fleet. They have the grav drive. They're going to score the 2 in 2, which is at least something. If they can get something else along the way, excellent. I really hope they do start pulling the finger. They've got 2 structures, and maybe it's a bit of payback.
Yssaril.
Yes.
I think Yin, so long as they can get their spirit back in this game, and then their mind palace will follow their logic.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Trying just to get back some of their slice.
To offer to split the difference.
They could get Primal, Offsar, and Vega Major Vega Minor would be a real boon scoring for culturals.
Maybe that's worth something to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get my trade agreement out. Unfortunately. Since there's no trade this round, I have no idea if I'll need them next round.
Yeah. Have you got an action card that is going to generate trade goods for you?
I do not, unfortunately.
Would you use your
like
agent
one
to Nekro me so I could bin a card for a couple of trade goods, maybe? Or
I would do that. I would use an agent on you for if you pop leadership right now.
They've already got both War Suns on the board. Muaat.
And it doesn't have to be this immediate. I'd let you have my agent.
Yeah, Sling
this round.
Sling Relay is not a bad thing for Muaat.
Thinking.
Yeah, Yssaril had a really good start. Had to make a few deals, but
Magion passes for me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
why does he want the Magion passes? Is what I'd be asking as Yssaril. I'd be.
Let you get your value out of it.
So
Yeah.
we'll say 2 rounds of no Magion.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
That warm feeling you get after your first bowl of Ragon Josh is how Miles was feeling at the end of round 1. Satisfied, satiated, happy, content, excited for the next course. Yeah, better than Saar getting off on the front foot. So leadership pops straight off the bat. Nice for the table. 2 hours on the stream, hour and a half into the game. Oh, hour and 45 into the game. Into round 3. Keeping really good pace. This year's qualifiers have not mucked about when it comes to quick feet. Get on with it.
Wait, how did I get so many trade goods?
Yeah, last round, bro. You took trade, you got rich. I love how we put in the boot in. Hey, how did I get all these trade goods when everybody else is poor as?
Oh, Imperial, right? They were on the card. Lol. Sorry.
Oh, okay. He's just talking about his 2
Imperial,
extra.
What was given to you by Arborec.
Yeah, and then I made a deal with Nekro. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what the frick? Okay.
So there, an example of
How much
above
do you want
table
on this
banter.
token? Then I just
That did nothing than maybe put a smile, didn't divulge any additional information. Sometimes playing the fool is the best way to trick them.
there.
Oh, what are we doing
I'll
for
use the
lunch?
action and enter.
All right, over to Miles on politics. Wants to possibly see what his action cards are. Ideally going to get a third industrial planet, which I suspect Arborec may be in the gun for. Could go for an Archon Vale, Atlas, and Vetfall, which would be the bigger slice approach, more
Alvi,
deals, but better long-term
Are you interested
return.
in trading commanders at all before we start spending strategy tokens?
Yeah, I don't really like your commander, if I'm honest.
That's fair. Would you be willing to do it for that one, for a commander swap plus that one action card I was telling you about?
Yeah, so the quickest one is take a green over Aranam, yeah? But there's also a play where you take the red, really pushing into other slices and flexing.
No, I think I'm gonna hold off on that yellow. I think maybe I can get more off it, frankly.
That's fair.
Good discussion. Amicable, cordial. No deal. Fair enough. Moving on.
Play politics real quick. Purple, that deal still apply. I'll give you speaker, and I can have that one thing for free just for the.
Aranam. You can just say it, Miles. You can just say it. And Miles just set himself up beautifully for speaker position round 4. I mean, look at this. We got Bakuak. We got our points. We got points in the bank. Why fret? You know, just keep on trucking. Got the wind in the sail. Leeward tack.
Oh, yellow, I may have a deal for you, actually.
Okay. Let me know.
Yeah, I think Muaat on a sling relay or something along those lines is fine. They've got the blue skip if they wanted to go fleet logistics for a fancy take Mechatol pop Imperial play, but yeah. It's whether they want to chase the points or they want to keep trying to go for that War Sun. 2. Yeah, DET, another player, 2 DET tokens. Get yourself a secret. Secret's already behind tempo because Imperial wasn't picked round 2. Something we're seeing in these qualifiers reasonably
Down as
often.
long as... Yeah, you know what? Yeah. And that would cause my deal with green to be... We'll have to figure something else out, but yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so when I do it, we will do it. Yeah.
Well, I would want the swap now, just because if, like, say, blue plays construction immediately,
Yeah.
I
Give me 1 second. Let me talk to green.
Yeah, I think that also the double stall for Muaat in a non-Yssaril game is quite exciting with Umbat and Gravedrive. Sling Relay. But with Yssaril in the game, what are you really achieving? You know, you're throwing out a destroyer, which you could do anyway with your what is it called, Starforge as well. So maybe the DET play to counter if he goes for Imperial. Thinking Lightwave in the next round is an option. But again, he'd rather have the extra movement on his War Suns. The 3-move War Suns with Lightwave is extremely exciting.
Sorry, this is a long turn, guys.
Yeah. Sorry,
No
guys. We're just waiting on green. Or maybe he hasn't decided, which is, you know.
Sorry, I was chatting away on mute. Yes, I'd go for that red. That's fine.
Oh, so you want the? Because I'm making the deal with yellow. Yeah, yellow. Then
sorry.
no. Sorry, it's fine.
I was responding to your whisper. Did you? Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Feel I'm giving it you a bit cheap. Do you want to chuck in a trade good as well for good measure? Sorry, I don't know if you're catching everything I'm saying, Alfie.
I got it. Sorry, I got it. Yeah, yellow. So I think I'm making the deal with green now. Because he basically counter. Yeah. Basically said he'll give me Mendoza. So what I offered you is I think it makes more sense for me to take it from green, because he's the threat there.
All right.
So yeah, you can do your turn. I think he's
pass my turn
offering
then.
more. Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna do construction real quick.
Sorry, I forgot. I'm still doing the agendas. Just 1 second.
Put them here. And I will use Imperial Arms Vault. And I will be right back.
Oh. All right. All right. Quiet again. White. Figuring out options. Yeah, it's a question as to whether Saar gets a bit of love for looking after their neighbor, or a bit of bragging rights for.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, you're here.
I'm just thinking a little bit.
Get off your
Sorry,
planets in my next action if you want, White.
There we go.
What did it say? Sorry.
Lago's saying he's getting off the planet next
Get off
action.
those with my next action.
Yeah.
Okay. But the issue is I have what to do now.
First turn warfare again because you've got nothing. I suppose you can just build a mighty fleet and then pop the token, although with only 2 in fleet, that's a bit of a problem. He's got Grav Drive, he's got Dark Energy, not much else he can do there. He's got DET, he can come through the A.
You can.
Oh, riffed it. Actually, does he have infantry with that carrier? He does not.
If it survives, and even then.
True.
True.
Yeah, I just backed myself into a corner, so I think I'll just have to.
You could run at the Muaat Warsun and hope for the best. Yeah, turn 1 last time had to warfare off after following with the dock. He's probably glad he followed with the dock now, because at least he's half the way to the objective for 4 structures.
I can pass it if it's my build, if that's okay with you. I'm just gonna think about a little bit about it.
Yeah, go for it. It's fine.
Coming over to purple Arborec. Arborec got to make some moves now. Got to really
Yellow,
start.
does this? If I go here, do I put myself in your way, or can you still get over here?
Can you hold off one turn, but I'll. Well, no, either way.
You can make it with your thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I can make it.
Saar gets off the
As
Vegas.
long as you
Nekro gets on the Vegas. This has been a really interesting dynamic of the two aggressive factions either side of Yin, just looking their way as an easy target versus, I suppose, Muaat to the north of Saar. Another fragment. Does he remember to explore with the... yes, he does. He gets 2 fragments off using the relic. And building a bunch of fighters. Looks like 5 fighters on a 5 production.
Okay, what
He
am I
does a
doing? Yeah,
move
I'm
across
playing Agent.
planets, knowing, I guess, that he's about to lose one of them. But
I'll decide what I build. I don't think it'll hurt anybody, or I can wait. Guess I go.
yeah, he's still got his agent.
I'll go 2 max.
The other 2 factions here were Nalu and Winu, the unpicked factions.
Yeah, that should be fine.
So a little Umbat build there for the Muaat player. So, popped leadership round 1, giving everybody an opportunity. Gets to chaos map every round, every turn. Chaos maps out at red.
So
Really in a
some
strong position from here
Malice.
moving forward. Straight over to Malice. Where did that gamma come up? Yep, right above there. Oh, yeah. Let me go get Malice as I depart the Vegas. Oh man, you got to play your outstats. That's a fair thought, and why not try? You got to be in it to win it. DMZ's already out. Could get the tomb.
Blue Malice.
Don't think we'd seen that yet. Just a fragment. Couple of frags around. He's really got 2 now. His white buddy, who he's just departed their system, has got a blue. Fair number of relics in this game, despite no NRA.
And I guess there'll be a build.
Saar is proving that they don't have to be a bad player in this drama. That they can look after Yin by moving out of Vega, Major Vega, Minor. But this will just open up the vacuum for Nekro to jump in. Whether Nekro jumps in to get 4 of the same trait after Yin takes it is the real question. They might be able to pick up a little bit of tech off Yin, but then again, they might just attack the destroyer to get that tech and jump on Vega Major Minor before Yin can do anything. Oh my god, did you just call it? Stads. Damn. And 1 from 3. Oh man. Yeah, only 1 secret in hand each, so secret thinking's not too indicative just yet. Let's see if Nekro goes for the Vegas. It's fucking inviting. Oh, playing a war effort, placing a cruiser. Currently got 3 in fleet. Deciding forward. Yeah. Yeah, Arbo's got 2 reds. They did sell Speaker, but we believe Arbo has sold Aranum to Yin to score 4 of the same trait this round. Back to white, gets to take their Vegas. Building on the move from our good friend, the friendly Sarball. 2 dreads, 2 mechs, number of fighters. 4, 8, 9 fighters, 1 destroyer. Nice diverse fleet there.
No. Yeah.
Exactly. If you don't shit post, sometimes you won't hit the wall. Is white and green talking? Warfare, sorry. Ah, this still gives Nekro an opportunity. Green and white talking. Yeah, green just leaving one unit there would have meant white lost the support, which probably wouldn't have been a bad thing. I don't think a one-way support for Yin is really resulting in their victory at the moment. If support swaps had happened elsewhere in the table and it had simply left Saar without one, I think that's a different possibility. But using the agent
sorry,
commander
my, production
when
here.
you
I
produce
stuck the 4 fighters at this dock rather than that dock.
any of your docks.
Yeah, the alliance. No, the
Commander.
leader, commander.
Yeah, full details. Yellow with the custodians, with one-way support, and one secret scored by Nekro. So Nekro is actually technically on 1, Arbo on 1, and Yin on 1 for adjusted tempo scoring. And Yssaril and Saar doing alright. Yssaril with the hard guac, and potentially Muaat with a big swing round this round. Yeah, always a good idea to root for Arborec, being the #1 rooting faction. I'm pretty sure white just needs to pass the turn, but everybody's done their builds. Oh, no, white's talking to everybody. White's yeah, okay. Pass the turn. No, it's still your turn. You didn't pass it. No. Am I wrong? Oh, I don't know. No, he just did warfare. No, but anyway, that's all right. Oh. Effectively fleet logistics, Ian. I don't know if the table's happy. They might see this as a solution to Nekro being tempted. Yeah, the problem is Yin still needs one more industrial hazardous if they go that way. I mean, shit, they're not actually getting the culturals as well. They did get Mirage, so they can take Primal off their good friend, but they also are support swapped. But I'd rather take the hard public unless they can keep going with others. Yeah. Adjusted tempo scoring is quite interesting. How you represent where you are in the pack and how you manage people's response to that is quite important. Leading is not winning, and trailing is not losing. I forget who it was, but I believe in the Invitational, somebody kept a separate point track up the top of the scoring board with the effective potential points. That really demonstrated the tempo outcomes. But as we know, so much can change. You get a nice incentive program, it changes. You get a good secret or a change in the Mercatol. Okay.
Sorry, just deciding what deck to get.
This table's so quiet. Tech goes. Nobody says technology's popping. Hello. Only one tick. Yeah. That is super telling. Saar going for Dread 2 instead of chasing the easy point.
That's fine.
Either has an action card that gives them a sense of no concern. 4 structures potentially. Pretty easy this round. Construction's gone. Yep, they've got the 4 structures, so that's alright. Preferring to build up
What
and
did you think
invest in
of
next
that as
round.
a proposal, White?
Yeah, Muaat just got Sling Relay in the end. Yssaril went AI.
Yin, what did you think of what I suggested as a proposal?
White did not follow technology. Chasing a secret more than getting another yellow tick and locking in the point. At a loss. At a loss. Nekro just gets their shit tons of counters. Codex 3.
Yeah, no,
16 more command counters for Nekro. Why would I suppose a secret's a secret?
Cool.
Three mechs at home.
Guys, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. White, are you there? Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
My headphones just died, and I didn't
Oh,
hear
sorry.
anything. Sorry.
Sorry, I was saying, what did you think of that proposal? Because I can move stuff on this action to make it doable, if it works for you.
If he gets the secret and the tick, I'm pretty happy.
And I don't mind talking about it above the table if you want, but equally, if you want to be secret squirrel, that's fine as well.
Let me scroll it up a little bit and see it. I think I have another one that is a little bit better for me. So no, not now. I have something else to do then. So sorry.
Okay. Well, that leaves me going, huh.
Man, this amount of Saar plastic is so scary.
Yeah.
No, I'm not exactly being super hostile with it.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's like you can be hostile. You know, you don't need to say it. It's just the presence. It's scary. It's all.
Oh, Blue, are you interested in selling that fragment? Sorry, White, are you interested in selling your blue flag fragment?
What are you thinking about for it? It will be a relic, so.
Yeah, I'd go for 3.
Ooh, this is giving me finals deja vu, Daragos. Imagine you draw the shard.
Doesn't mind that too much. Oh, he's got Malice. So.
I lose it quite quickly, but
No, I know, but that'd be just hilarious, is what I mean. You drawing it.
Lots of whispering at the moment. Yellow, red, red, yellow.
so
White
was
and
that
blue.
a no?
Purple and yellow.
What did you?
Blue,
Sorry, I
white.
didn't hear you offer it. For it.
3 or 2 and wave the deck.
Chat bringing up your Yssaril flagship is this ship can move through systems that contain other players' ships. Built-in lightwave with a move to base, and Yssaril does not have grav drive. Does have Saar's agent, which
Pretty
they have
confident.
used
Purple's going to draw
pretty effectively to get the
another
mega
blue
top,
relic as he keeps doing his explores for the.
which they keep getting
Crap.
2 counters off
13.
every round.
Yeah.
Nobody contesting it.
Because I think white is scared you get another point. Is that what you're scared about, white?
Yeah.
Yeah, just fair.
I am firmly middle of the pack. This is not Saar running away with the game.
I mean,
Well,
look at the plastic, dude. It's so
Yeah.
scary.
The
I
only
am
thing that makes
literally
it a
fucking.
little bit less scary is that most of it is off the board.
As in,
Not
oh
on
well,
the
you
center.
say off the board. But it's accessible everywhere.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
go
I know.
anywhere now. All right.
All right, is it a no? Because I don't want to keep everyone.
Yeah, yeah, no. I think it's too little for it.
Okay. Um,
Saar gets into the defensive hidey hole, ensuring they cannot be eliminated from the game.
sorry.
Not that there's a risk in this game, I do not believe.
Do that. Oh no, it will bring the whole lot in.
Yeah, there was a bit of discussion between
Give ourselves another destroyer
Nekro
there.
and our friend.
And there'll be a build, but I'm into. It's not to slow you down.
Nekro's not going to readily give up either of those two, given the structures, but I think next round Nekro would be pretty amenable to a deal if it aided them in some way, reciprocal trade.
Sorry, we'll take the infantry.
Raron. Yeah, so Raron for white represents losing the support, which isn't a bad thing. And Lodor with the War Sun would be fun. He's got a reasonable fleet
DMZ
now.
planets
But
have a space dock on them?
no, they cannot.
No, right?
You read the DMZ, units cannot be committed to, produced on, or placed on this planet. And so space docks are generally placed on planets. That's a good question, though. No stupid questions, only some stupid answers. Nekro building at home. Oh no, maybe a negotiated retreat off this cultural. Getting to give a tech. Here we go. Hey, come and grab some planets. I've scored this, and I will be grabbing a DET off you, or maybe this will win. Yes, this is what we like to see. Good business time. I think that's the first time I get to use my catchphrase today.
Yeah, I used grab drive for it. And then I will use indoctrinate. Mirage.
And unlocking. Use your indoctrination connection ability to unlock. Indoctrination. At the start of ground combat, you must spend 2 influence to replace one of your opponent's participating infantry with an infantry from your reinforcements. Immediately winning the combat, gaining that planet, And Nekro does not get to take off this, so this is just a straight up. Let's do something together. I'm not sure what Nekro was getting out of it.
Just to make sure, am I able, if I activate this guy right here, move in, am I able to move this mech here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Move it. Oh man.
Green, I'm just gonna take the Vega ones. Or forget it.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry.
The other one is there.
Hey, you got the relic. So
then
what
there's-
relics do we have? Ma is already out. Amphidia is out. Then you're gonna get another one. Wow.
And then, oh, I guess I should have done it first, but I was going to explore with Scanlink one of these green ones.
I'm okay if you. I think
It's
it's okay that you.
fine with
Still
me. Yeah.
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 No money.
Got the scan link and got the.
Okay. As a
Here we go.
Green, I hope you keep your word.
Going at this point as well, then. And one trade good as well.
Alliance swap.
Love it. And that's Mendoza technically.
Ah, selling Mendoza for the War Sun.
And I'll
Bringing
declare retreat.
all the mix? Yes, so.
Okay.
LV possibly looking to keep Mechatol
Space
for the
combat,
game.
no cards for me. Yellow, no cards
With
for
those
us.
mechs,
No cards for
their
me.
ability to Starforge out multiple infantry as well
Okay, that's
is quite superior.
Wow. Okay.
3 hits. So they
Sorry
would be
about
able to
that.
place 1 infantry. They would get 3 infantry per Starforge. They would be
And then
getting
happy to do the deal.
2 fighters.
Just don't.
Very interesting.
Yeah, let's do it.
Support for the thrones. Yellow, red. Yssaril not wanting to tangle too much with their Muaat neighbor. Not looking to get Mechatol back this game. Got their hardback guac. Got many scoreable stage 1s. Has the ability to potentially get a round 4 win with Imperial next round. But I think our secrets are on a little bit of a delay. So most likely a stage round 5 status phase. Obviously secrets depending. What will end the round on a 4 or 5, 6 because they're about to get an Imperial and a public, another public. What really ramping it up.
I'm going to pass.
We have a pass from Saar. Saar pretty happy, not wanting to add any kind of heat, and in fact it's starting to dissipate a bit now. It's kind of like the steak has come off the burner and we're just letting it rest,
So Purple,
letting those juices suck back in.
Play flank speed. Any sabotages? Going once. Twice. Alright, I'm also going to have to use my agent for Mendoza. Green, sorry, I'm using my agent. I will find a way to make it up to you. But it ended up being the only way I could score.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Arborec took the
And Purple, I'll move that up here myself next turn. I'll just bring them back just to
Charles had
make
to come
sure.
around the long way. And
Some funny business from other people.
Their agent using Mendoza. Chat points out that Muaat's home system is looking mighty empty. Nobody has light wave just yet, but there's other ways in there. But at the moment, the table seems to be pretty cooperative. Yeah, Yssaril
So
negotiated this with
correct me
Arborec,
if I'm
start of
wrong,
the
but
round.
this forces Yin to swap with Saar, right? Kinda,
Here we
because
go.
Saar says I'll eat
We
you
now have the 5-way.
if you don't swap, right?
Smart, kinda. Real quick, I forgot to use my commander. I don't know if people consider it too late or not.
I don't care. Go ahead, dude.
Okay. Red, I technically get to look at your secrets and or action cards.
Given it's a May, I would have
look at your secret or two
done the
trade goods.
polite thing, yeah. Yeah, okay, 2 trade goods. The polite thing is you got his planet to score a point, but
Oof.
yeah, a lot of it's going to
Is
depend
that
on
a
these
May?
secrets. We're picking up
Is that
pace
a
with
May?
Saar, Yssaril,
So you
and
just want to
Muaat.
get paid.
Yellow used flank speed as well as the agent.
I just have to get what value I can.
They were just going to come straight through Vetful,
Fine.
but unfortunately Purple moved out, so they had to go with
One
a
trade
2
good, I tell you what.
movement carrier on flank
It's more
speed.
impressive.
The
Yeah,
Saar
fine.
agent to give it 2
That is
movement,
annoying, but
and
you have
then
to use
the
your
flank speed.
abilities. I get it.
On
And
the
it won't
Vetful.
happen again since we're support swap, so.
Yeah. Oh, I could have shown you my action cards. Oh.
I get to choose what I see.
Oh, you get to choose. Okay, fine. So then, I mean, my action card sucks, so. Fine, fair enough.
So far, the only interesting thing we've seen was the fleet logistics when there was no fleet logistics.
Yeah, but then
The
you
table
also get a
didn't
free
seem
trade
too
good from
concerned.
my action card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it
You
just
get a
makes me
trade
feel
good.
bad. That's true.
If you want to sit on trash, go ahead.
Well, I will tell you, one of them is Lucky Shot, and you never know when that may come into use, you know? So.
So has passed.
I build it home so I can pass.
Yeah,
If
been
anybody
building at
Yeah.
home.
has a problem with it.
Looks like some more dreads coming out. Colors
So you're
set up
building,
for
you said?
some dread 2.
Yeah, I'm just building at home. I activated.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's finishing up.
Yeah, Saar structures, you got the PDS and the 3 space docks. Purple going for another relic. Prophet's Tears.
Ooh,
Round
what is that?
3.
Prophet's Tears. Oh yeah,
Tech's already
That's good.
gone.
it's pretty good. Guess I'm gonna build a home.
Interesting, not popping Imperial. Feeling very secure. Muaat cannot score the 4 structures, only having 2, I believe. Probably thinking they have the 2 and 2 for the end of round, and they probably can get more planets than their neighbors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Neighbors with blue though through Mechatol, which they do have more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They need one more planet to actually
Hey,
pull
Nekro,
off
you want to
Yeah, that's
more neighbors.
you want
Do
to
I
kill
wanna
this
what?
and do you want to kill this action card and we can both get a trade kit?
That works for me.
If they can get that additional planet, they've got the tactics token.
I never understand that. It is a weird like. What is the shittiest? Like even like I don't know if you guys saw Qualifier again. Like Ghost Squad, I would discard that, but then my buddy Weaver, he got like a fucking insane play with Ghost Squad last game. So then
See,
I'm
I
like,
like
maybe
Ghost
I
Squad
should.
though, because Ghost Squad's a stall. I wouldn't discard
Is
that.
it? No,
Isn't
it's
it an
not.
action?
I think you're thinking
No.
Ghost Ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, Ghost Squad.
So
I am
then
thinking
I'm
that.
like,
Ghost Squad for the win, baby.
discard action cards because you never know where they. I don't know.
Trouble is, in a game with your soul, you're probably going to lose them at some point anyway.
Did you
Yeah.
guys hear that episode? No one builds Magian anymore.
I'm gonna play Fighter Conscription.
Really? Wow.
Well, probably not with 2 and 2 colors, but
Back onto purple.
Okay, let me count this correctly. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I can score more than 2 of my neighbors right now. So play Imperial. Not sure if anyone needs to go in order, but I'll let you guys do it. Just let me know when you're done.
Don't think I do it now.
And my Nova seat is unlocked. And it is for sale. I'm joking though.
Imperial point. More. Scoring 2 and 2 at the end step. Ending on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Healthy tempo from Muaat. Reasonable force on Mechatol as well. I don't know how I counted this.
I'm gonna stall tactics direct hit.
Interestingly, now Saar, if they hadn't passed, and Yssaril can come steal some planets off Muaat if that was in some way part of the deals. Just flipped it by mistake now. When he scored it, they'll flip it back. You're not really meant to interact with game state or rules. It does make it fun when you're watching all the shenanigans go on though.
Nekro, would you be a buddy and wash this for me?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, maybe the War Sun just spends the game on Mechatol.
I'm gonna pass.
Building at home.
Build at home.
Muaat has already scored 4 of one trait. They've got the structures. Oh, hang on, is that reporting incorrectly?
We're scoring.
Yeah, I think the. Let's see if the overlay needs a refresh.
I will build fences.
Yeah, that looks a bit better. Hey, what did Yen score? 4 planets. They got theirs off Nekro. It's great to make
All right.
friends.
Dealing action cards.
Muaat and Yssaril where we expected. Saar seems strangely absent. 4 structures, hasn't got their guac. So at the moment, Yssaril and Muaat on guac, both with potential lines, I believe, for around 4 finish. Scoring secret, another secret potentially, or another guac, depending on how they do it. Oh, 1 point. So really, if one of them takes Imperial, they have an option. An Imperial point or another secret. The secret in hand.
Right,
Score off
in the
Imperial
status
during
phase,
score at the
everyone's
end.
good to
Yeah, we're getting another. We need another public. Next public, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, new public objective.
Yeah, you can't get to 10 without the
New
4th.
public objective, please.
There we go. Units that do not contain planets. I think we see a Nova used very effectively. Yeah, I think we see Miles taking Imperial, depending on what happens with Arborec, and possibly taking a run at it. But a little bit more risky for Miles at the moment, given the secrets, but not wanting to pass Imperial to Muaat and just give away hard-baked guac. That would seem to make sense. Whether Miles gets around 4 or just sets themselves up for the round 5 is yet to be seen.
Okay,
Miles,
sorry, let's everybody.
1-2 systems without planets. There's a
ancient burial sites window going
asteroid.
once, going twice, gone.
Alpha and betas have no effect or destroy each
Alpha and
BDS
beta
that's
have no
adjacent.
effect during movement. Wow, that's an interesting one.
Make sure we all update our votes real quick.
Oh yeah, everybody update your votes, please.
No PDS, no PDS, no PDS. It looks like every one low Nekro. Looks like only Nekro. In or adjacent. Apologies. Could be a few more.
Okay, any when's purple? Any
See how this
when's
goes.
green? Any when's white? Any when's blue? Any afters purple? Any afters green? Any afters white? Any afters Necro?
Nekro must put the vote on this without knowing what the next agenda is. They've got a fair shot, A or B.
I mean, if it's any consolation, I think it's best for the
Am I the
board
only
if
one that
it.
loses something?
No, it's best if we all go 4, right? That way you don't lose anything, and Saar's fleet is less scary. The one in Mechatol, as is this one. But I think Saar also doesn't want to go against, right, Saar, because you lose your BDS.
They already scored the
He already
buildings,
scored it,
though.
though. Yeah.
Yeah,
I scored the 4 ones. Yeah, that's true.
Does anyone else lose BDS? I think it's just me and Saar, right?
Yeah. So I think, I guess Saar wanted to go against, but everyone else wanted to go 4. I think, right? Yin, what are you thinking? I guess you wanted to go 4 as well.
It doesn't matter. Well, actually, I would rather it goes against.
Another
Because-
round, another I forgot Mob Worlds.
Because the thing is, his fleet,
It's a start.
he's always scary to me, but if the wormholes are open, he's scary to somebody else as well.
Oh, I see your point. He's like, rather than coming for you, he goes elsewhere, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm thinking, because he's next to me, whatever is happening, because of the wormhole here, and he's to me. So, other than that,
Okay.
I almost doesn't care.
I mean, I'm happy.
I'm screwed anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, Saar fucks you anyway. Unless you give him a support. But I'm thinking purple, yellow, and red can work together to make this go 4.
Yeah, if we do 10 each, we outvote white and green.
Unless they have a card. I'm happy to do 14 if you guys do 10 and 10. Or if you guys do 11 and 11. Does that work? How are we on time? We're doing okay, right? Yeah, we're doing okay. Does that work, purple, yellow? Do 11 and 11, I'll do 14. I'm fine with 14.
I'm good with that. If purple's good with that.
Yeah, sure.
They could play Distinguished Counselor, which gives them 5. Plus Bribery will give them 2, so 7. 7 plus 3, 20, 36. You want to give me one more, yellow?
No, but I can promise you Distinguished Counselor won't be in their hands.
Alright, that's all I wanted to. So I'll give 36 on 4. Green, your turn to vote. White, your turn to vote.
Yeah, Elvi's above table is excellent. Played the I'm not good at this game, I'm new to this game, I'm against
Any action cards?
well accomplished foes, but I think if you check the LFG logs, you'll see that Elvi plays a fair amount.
Huh. This could be interesting. All right, when starting with purple, no when's, no afters for me. Any when's white?
No.
Any when's blue? Any afters purple? Any afters white? Any afters necro?
So one of those was put on top, and this one was the random. And Miles
I'm
was the
happy to
politics
bug in, I
player.
guess.
Yeah. Muaat using the Nova for the empty.
Purple, why are you voting first? Should you not be last to vote?
Oh yeah, I vote first.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
Yeah, Saar's placed all their space
Yeah,
docks.
matter.
Last vote.
Yeah. We fucked that up. Sorry, I did not realize.
Well, because we messed it up, purple. Here's 4 votes.
I mean, my one vote doesn't matter, so sure, I'll give it to purple.
Twilight Imperium, where the points don't matter and the votes don't count.
Well, I've got all my docs out, so I don't want it, but purple, white, either of you willing to offer me something for it?
Nope.
One trade good. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm fine with the trade good to back purple.
4, 5, 6, 7,
It's more than I can vote, so.
20. Ah, be elected. Put it into play, bro. Yes, Arborec.
Just to show, but doesn't do anything.
Come on, Arby. Come on, Arborec. Get that secret. Get that secret. Come on. Action cards. Window. Closing. 3, 2, 1. Come on.
Right, so it goes to Yen, unless someone else has something to say.
Why is it going to you?
Once, twice.
What?
Goes Arborec.
Arborec.
Oh, it was Arborec? My bad, sorry.
Yeah, I only had 16.
And now you score.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, are we joking?
How is he joking?
Alright, your turn to pick cards. Starting with purple.
We're all full of jokes today.
So what are you scoring this round, yellow?
That depends. I'm
4
guessing. So
more structures, yeah.
I can do the structures. I can move out of air and AM if you want, but it would require me going one of these empty spots. I don't know if you're trying to do empty space, so just kind of let me know what you need, and I'll work around that. I can do 2 and 2 colors as well. So
Miles gets 2 secrets, 1 off Imperial to 8, and if he takes Imperial, scores 2 stage 1. So either Miles or Muaat could chase the big round 4 finish.
Yeah, purple, it's your turn to pick cards.
Imperial to the plants. That answers that. We're going to a round 5, apart from things like a shard, an obsidian. Take politics, Miles. This is the moment. You take politics. You can score. You can score systems. You can score 2 and 2, but that will be your backup for last round. You can go get your structures. You take politics and you sit pretty. Only problem is, Muaat sitting pretty too. Hell yeah.
God, what can I even score? I guess 4 structures. City construction.
You have to take construction if you want 4
leadership.
structures.
Although empty spaces is impossible. I could go maybe here, maybe here. Can't go there. So alpha and beta wormholes don't work anymore, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So I guess 4 structures it is.
Stage 1s, we had
That could be good as
incentive
well.
program pulling out a 6th stage 1 at the end of round 3, which was the 2-in-2 diversified research. So yeah, we're actually showing, sorry, there we go. All your stats are now slightly more correct. There's the
I guess
full details
I
of what
want my
we have
War
at the
Sons
moment.
as well.
Don't worry about your War Sons, score your
Then I
points.
just don't score this round, maybe.
Why? Score.
Get my War Sons instead. Yeah, I'll skip
Set up.
scoring, I think.
Yeah, set up for structures.
Yeah,
Set
I'm not
up
gonna
for
score, it's fine.
3-in-3
I'm
system.
just gonna take tech. Get my War Sons.
Imperial got taken by Arborec. Had Imperial passed to either Yssaril or Muaat, both had lines to finish in round 4.
I don't know if that's the best
But
move.
both somewhat risky
do want
and
my
both
War Sons.
requiring good secret draws. Or at least a scoreable secret in Muaat's hand, scoring a 2nd Imperial point on Mikatal. Saar on the pick now.
By the way, guys, I put like
Yeah.
commodities.
Yssaril's
on
got
my
no
strategy
problems
build
following
now, just so that
construction.
I know. Take one, and
They get 4
if anyone minds
structures
that, I can totally stop. But I just
and
remembered
then
it reminds me.
2-in-2 tech next round. It just comes down to their secrets. And even if they've got to go Imperial. So they've got a number of options. That incentivized program really changes it up. We got Saar locked down on Malice, I believe. Alpha and Beta Worm, no effect on
Sorry,
movement.
this is taking a moment to.
Has to come through the Gamma.
Do I want leadership again?
Construction doesn't get picked. It's slightly sad. Both have Guac, Muaat, and Yssaril. Yssaril with Custodians and Muaat with an Imperial point. Both on the scoring tempo. Good speaker position. But as we've seen before, when the table coalesces, Muaat is relatively defeatable. Relatively. Saar ball coming in on either home or Mikatal could resolve any issues there. Yssaril with all those cards, you can never underestimate the potential. We have a leadership pick for Saar. And constructions in, thank you, Yin. Would have been interesting without it. They do get to then score structures this round, putting 2 structures down. And Nekro, lucky last trade. Let's get rich. I don't think Nekro's got any defensive worries, so Diplo doesn't make the biggest sense. Yeah, only got 1 doorway on the Malice fleet, and that's through the Vega Minor, Vega Major. It would be beautiful if they support swap now with the Yin Brotherhood. Trade, netting $1. And setting turns. Get that AFK. Boom, 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 boom. Green, thinking about their options. Yeah, agenda phase we had enforced travel ban go 4, which is lockdown alphas and betas, really just locking up the Saar fleet.
Hero
And
work?
Ministry
If
of
I move
Industry
into a spot,
going to
does
Arborec.
PDS go off still? How does it work?
No, you put the token down, and immediately the system becomes a supernova.
Okay.
Oh, we're talking Euro time. After you move a war zone into a non-home system other than Mikatal Rex, you may destroy all other players' units in that system and replace that system tile with a Muaat Supernova tile.
As in
If
like
you do
use my
purchase
hero
card, and each planned card
to
corresponds
get
to
an
the
empty
replacement.
space. Oh, that would be an empty space. Yeah, that's correct.
I swear he knows
I
that, and
have
he's
no-
just feigning this. It's
I
beautiful.
mean, why would I want to fuck up someone? Not like anyone's been mean to me. Unless yellow some reason takes my planets, then I guess we have a problem. But
I have heard Elvi say that before. I guess we have a problem.
maybe I can talk to Blue to let me go here, or I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, R-Wise is correct in chat that the supernova happens after movement, but then after movement we go into a PDS, Space Cannon Offense Step 2.2, and that would be from adjacent systems, since any PDS that had been in the system would have been removed. So Although I don't think we have any PDS2 in this game. This is a nice friendly game where we do not take pot shots at our friends. We just attack our enemies head on.
I mean, I don't even. Yeah, I don't know if I score even. I don't know. I guess people who has Imperial. Arborec could come
Arborec
in, I
ain't
guess.
taking that.
And he can just land
Not enough
without using
capacity.
without space combat, right?
No, that
So
is
Saar.
our Sardak.
Oh, that's sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm confused.
Literally, he is bringing 3 infantry at
You're
I mean, I
almost
would like.
best.
Yeah, I would like an early pop green. What can I pay you 1 trade good for it? Because if purple comes in, I guess I'll just retreat.
Yeah, Bupu, it's been really interesting. Elvi's led the table
not for one.
from above table communication. Played
What you want.
or feigned a little bit of weakness and fear in respect to playing with, finals players like Talagos, but really called Talagos out when picking Saar and commenting on
sure.
a repeat of the finals. So he's been pretty strong on the above table and doing reasonably well as Muaat. Yssaril had a perfect, amazing first round, but Muaat's followed up, and they're the 2 front runners at the moment. Both looking really strong going into round 5.
White.
Yep.
Do you want to give me your support?
I knew it. I knew it.
In exchange for
Not coming through Vega Major, Vega Minor.
That's super mean, but
yeah.
I'm quite strongly considering eating your slice.
Buffet time. Now, the real time to eat their slice was when Yin was falling well behind during round 2 and possibly round 3. We're in round 4 now. This seems just more like
You
extortion.
can come and I can fight and I can take some of your stuff and then you can
Give it to me anyway.
fight back but it,
In
And
Yin's
we all
defense,
know how
though,
that's gonna go.
yeah, but in Yin's defense, you took these planets and paid him for the support. Well, I guess that is Saar, right? I don't know. It's
Yeah.
fine. You got
Yeah, I screwed myself over in the beginning. That was my fault, not him.
LV realizes the benefit of staying out of this one because he's going to get what he wants.
And my plastic, it's a valid option.
just
Yeah, it doesn't help Saar's game, but I think this is pure extortion. Saar wants the support.
come into you. If you don't, then I think I'm probably going to activate one of these 2 systems and send a load of plastic. Lovely. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, the options were very limited.
All supports are completed.
I love greed. That's hilarious. Nice.
Saar and Yin, Nekro and Arborec,
I gotta learn
and
that.
Yssaril and Muaat in the lead.
But I guess white doesn't have an option, right? You don't.
Yeah,
You just
No.
eat some.
Yeah.
it was going to end badly, I think, if we came to blows on it. So I will do a super exciting activate an asteroid field and fly a destroyer to it.
Not chaos mapping first, though.
And I will just do a chaos mapping build at the start of the round, though. So
3 hours into this game, and we are almost 3 hours into the actual rounds. Round 4 starting. Off with a bang.
And then I'll do Attrament and Idra.
Looks like some dead tokens not repaid by Yin and Muaat. Seems interesting. Looks like he's earning compounding interest by not calling in the debts. Makes himself speaker. Yssaril and Muaat really locked in for round 5. Good position. Probably going into round 5 both on 9 points, sitting potentially on secrets or scoreable stage 1s. Yssaril will definitely, assuming they follow tech on a red tech, have 2 and 2 ready to go.
Okay.
Not reliant on a stage 2.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing they don't see my mouse and Yummy muttering in the background, because Lord knows I can't shut the fuck up when I see little things like that. Too many teaching games and lots of above table advice and discussions and strategy openly discussed. Yeah, so I did just lock up their fleet in a very serious way, but potentially they go down a blue tech path into light wave, but I think it's a bit late for that, and they just keep on trucking, bring it out if they need to. Or even just pay yin to move the carrier and the fighters out the way and then give them a clean path out. Don't joke. A big L presses control and push to talk every now and then players get a little bit more than they bargained for.
Placing.
Early construction pop. Not worrying about anybody else. Fair enough. Good old Yin coming back. Never give in. Never give up. Saar might also have in-hand repeal law, which is another thought. And
Yeah.
literally just, got the support in the situation where they could. It felt like it was more extortion.
Mapping, build.
Line swaps. Muaat has Nekros and Saars. Saars has Muaats. And I think that's about it.
Neighbors with everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Neighbors.
Red, purple, yellow, white, and green.
Wow, that's nice.
Green
No owing at all.
through the beta. Yep. X-1s have flourished at this table. I do not believe that they have impacted who wins the game in this particular game, and have simply kept a good economy, and we all win with growth. Oh, not always true, actually. I could
Let's
argue
start
against
with
that.
purple, X-1. Yes. Why, yellow, X-1.
Yep.
All right. Grab it. Red, X-1.
Yes, sir. You can take one.
Yep.
Yep.
Green.
Yep.
X-1.
Happy with that.
All right. I will grab it. And white.
We are neighbors now.
Yeah, we are.
Where?
Yeah, I mean, me and you are next to each other.
Ah, sorry. I thought you were yellow. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, sure.
All right, I can grab it.
Yeah. So
That was quick and easy.
Guess I will sling relay a dreadnought.
I think somebody may have the 5 Dreadnought secret. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just rich. Yeah.
Here's green. You're gonna stall out leadership, I guess. Probably in your interest to do so.
Probably. I mean, I could. The thing is, if I don't, I'm probably going to want some sort of like agreement that actually I can grab the 3 empties this round.
I see.
Because I can stall it and then I can do it, or if you're getting a point another way, I don't really need to stall it per se.
So so you scored. I mean, can't you score more planets?
Yeah, maybe. I'm
You
only
have
on 7,
right? Oh,
7.
sorry, 7.
I mean, we
So
talked
that's
right
more
at the
than
start
Nekro.
about me
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
point.
If you want to take this and let me score empty spaces, that works.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't want to novice seed. I don't want to novice seed for my empty space. Just I don't want to piss anyone off. I don't want to ruin anyone's game. I think we can just do it.
Where are you getting the 3rd? Is the only thing.
I'd rather not say.
Here probably.
Okay.
Yeah. If Nekro's nice enough to perhaps clear the airspace here. Oh yeah, I should talk to him about that. One sec.
the assumptions. LV says it in a way that it's going to be true, if not just yet. Soothsayer style.
Okay.
Yeah, Bupu, I was saying I've seen his name pop up in LFG a fair amount. Yeah, the problem is Forever War now would just tank his game. He's just got to stay on point, recognize what is valuable, what matters, and what is inconsequential to his game, even though it may have value to others.
What's my deadline on that? Okay.
Red to blue, red to blue, red to blue. Do you want fires, maybe, to move it out the way?
Right,
I mean,
so I don't
gosh.
need to execute a stall on leadership because we've come to a deal.
Yeah, exactly.
But Red, since we are talking about deals, I do still have an IOU from round one. Can I cash in on that and save the white?
I thought that was part of the
Just settle up.
the deal we made. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't bother me here.
Exactly. Doesn't bother. Settle up $1 in round 4 when you're on
And
the
white,
win.
would you mind settling up as well? All right.
Yeah. I
Love it.
support you even more.
Totally appreciate it, and everyone gets leadership on.
Yeah. Using Overseed as a bit of a buffer is not a bad idea. Supports make for good neighbors. Fences are better. Especially when they've got a dog. It's like those damn turtles. PDS is like the dog which runs around and bites your ass every time. It's like, oh, got a support. Oh, no, don't worry, the dog still bit my bloody ass. Leadership.
Sorry, I'm still figuring out token-wise.
The only problem with streaming during the day is I'm going to end up getting the pizzas again for me and the kids because the wife is at work. That also keeps the less stress on that dynamic. Less costly. Negotiate. Yeah, given the meta so far, I don't think anybody's putting anybody off points. We haven't seen 1 point snipe
Blue, I
yet.
whispered
Everything
you.
has been
Did you
business
see that?
time. It's been
Yes, I did, and that works for me.
Because I
less
will have
vocal.
basically, I'll have the juicy tech you'll want. So
Yeah,
and
he's
that.
selling Warsun
I
2s.
don't care about juice. I care about 2 and 2 colors right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, so if you get a red off, but I don't have a green, so you'll have to talk to someone else.
Yssaril has 1 in hand,
Okay.
draws 1 off Imperial. Yssaril's path is non-existent this round, the same as Muaat's, but into round 5 they should come in with a secret
Right, I'm
and
going to
a
play
1-pointer readily
focus
scoreable.
research. Spend 4 trade goods to research 1 tech.
2 and 2 is now unlocked for their round 5.
Going
They will
once,
score 4 structures this
twice.
round, taking them to 7,
Oh,
8
wait, no, I'm not.
for 2 and 2 with 2 secrets. So Yssaril has a very clear path, as does Muaat.
That's what I'm doing.
Muaat is slightly more dubious. They'll be able to get the 2 and 2 as well as they're in the bank, but they've got
Thank you for reminding me.
3
Purple. Sorry about
systems
that.
or 4 structures. I do not think they qualify for 4 structures this round, which is where they've slightly fell. Oh, no. Yeah, we've had constructions popped. So, yeah, they're 1 structure behind Muaati. So I would say Yssaril is in slightly better position. The only other differential is that Muaat has Mechatol. So we'll draw a secret off Imperial this round. But next round, if past Imperial by Miles, would have a very interesting opportunity. And I think that would be a mistake by Miles unless he was holding Public Disgrace. Took 1 for himself, depending on how he was going to play it, and then Public Disgraced Muaat.
And then I'm just gonna build a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not so much worried about Yssaril getting public disgrace,
Can I
but
just
more
say all
Muaat.
of you have been quite nice. Usually my games end up in me getting annoyed at someone and then going to forever wars with them. That's how usually my games end. So you guys have been nice. This has been fun.
LV
My
keeping
friend
the
said I'm a little too emotional, but can't help it.
Yeah.
it does emotional hint at salty. This is an interesting question. Spicy, marrow. Yeah, the thing with the Forever Wars is if you believe you're out and you stop playing to win, then a Forever War can be a lot of fun depending on your disposition. I can understand that, but this is a tournament, and really a Forever War is not going to serve you. Keep trying to get those points on the board and never say never.
This guy and this guy to clear room, and then I'll be able to move those guys next time. And I will land on Vega Major.
Cool. Sharing a system. Potentially secret.
If you want to fight white.
Yep. Let's do it.
This is our first real combat.
Ground combat, right?
Yep.
We had planets taken. We had an indoctrination, no combat proceeded. 1 hit for blue and 0 hits for white. Quickly over. Chat, correct me, but is that our first combat? Ah, no, Mechatol. We had Mechatol. More white on, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my faction ability. It's called Starforge. Spend 1 token from your strategy pool. Place either 2 fighters or 1 destroyer. And then my mechs work with that. Use Starforge. Actually, I'm going to place 1.
2 fighters or 1 destroyer.
With that, you have capacity for Warsons. I do, right?
2 fighters and 3 infantry on Mechatol, setting it up.
1, 2. That's all I get, and then I get 2.
Yeah, the other thing that Alfie is doing is he's sharing something personal about himself and making sure that everybody is playing a game with real human beings that have real feelings and real aspirations and objectives, keeping it human. And this is a big part of getting the permission of the table when it comes time to finish the game out and win, and have everybody happy that you won, feeling that it was, in inverted commas, deserved. Yeah. All right. Purple. Taking back a planet to have more planets than my neighbors, maybe. This game is flying, man. Oh man. Wondering if purple's coming up with a cunning plan, or if they're just biding some time. Teddy on politics as yourselves, more than happy to draw those cards. Keep filtering. Argo, Saar. Wondering what are they going to do with everything they've got. They can spend tokens for money. They can go places. They've probably got no tactics, no counters in their reserves.
Delete the asteroid field. Sorry, we'll chaos map first to chuck a carrier in here, and then we'll activate the asteroid field and build an enter.
Mighty fleet. I would not be surprised if.
Skynet work at the start of my turn, right?
Yeah, so basically,
I'm
when it's your turn, I can trade it to you to get you something. But
got it. I'll be interested in. I want that card we discussed about earlier.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you finish the match in less than 5 hours, you've got to play again. It becomes a best of 3, man.
So now I'm going to play Focus Research, spin 4 trade goods.
Yeah, that play to get the support when they did start of the round. Happy to pop leadership, benefit in the table, letting everybody get on, do their business. Then repeal lawing and having the ability to do what they need to do, or even saving that for round 5. The problem with round 5, they get less movement, although by controlling Malice, they've got the ability to fly through Malice to other exciting places. But with Yssaril in the game, that's a pretty dangerous proposition. However, noting that Saar did buy Magion free turns from yellow early on in the game. How much that would stand, I am unsure, but
Yep.
yes, exactly. If they've got the public disgrace, Yssaril taking leadership is stronger than Yssaril taking Imperial. They do not need the Imperial, but they need to make sure that Muaat doesn't get the additional guac off Imperial. So,
Even though I passed.
token economy,
Might not do it.
Saar has
Yeah,
every
I
single
think-
token
yeah,
in
I think
play.
so.
Yssaril is like 3 in the bag, looking very strong. Let's take a whip around that table. Muaat is looking all right at the moment. Not too hot. Nekro starting to run out. Yin Brotherhood is starting to run out. Going over the other side. Teddy's looking good, and obviously a handful of stalls if they need it. Muaat, okay. And Saar definitely setting up. Saar is getting ready for the big throwdowns, and where that is going to be interesting.
2 dudes.
Yeah, politics writer, Sabo's there. I don't think Yssaril's too worried about that. If he's relying on a public disgrace for Imperial going to Muaat, and then Muaat has the Sabo, is about the only thing that I can see being a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
I really like Miles' position.
and spend. So green, as I discussed, I'll spend to get. Wait, what am I?
It's looking more and more like Elvi is really looking forward to an additional guac off Imperial.
Should I save trade good?
Oh, sorry, I call Miles Teddy and Teddy Miles. They're like both the same person to me. It might be just pseudonyms, in which case
Okay,
Miles is doing a great job entertaining
Trade.
Chet while playing a game.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
That's how you know the pro's able to manage both personas.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Oh,
Oh man.
sorry. Just can I go back? I just wanted to do Spynet as well. I don't think it changes anything. Yssaril for the. It's 2 versus 1. Yeah, I'll pay 2. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, Bruce
At
Wayne,
this
Batman.
point, I would need more than 2 because I might need it for a point.
I mean, I just for a carrier, so it doesn't make sense for me to pay more than 2. Okay, I'll just hold on to it.
Win a combat in an anomaly.
Yeah, I'll hold on. It's fine.
I don't know. The ethics of the deal is an interesting concept.
Does anybody need a
It's where your
discard? Or...
obligation. Following Imperial.
Not me. So
Arborec scoring themselves 4 structures. What is
So I think we can all just draw then.
scoring push boundaries, more planets, sweet. Even
Yellow, did you
4
draw?
of the same trait, 3 in MTs. What are they scoring? Where's there?
Oh, everybody drew. Okay,
I
I'll
just
draw.
I drew, yeah.
I think we said
Green,
it doesn't
green,
matter about order, right?
red, red, red.
Okay.
So if they get another red or another green,
Explores.
Arborec could smash 4 of the same trait. They have scored structures. Overlay. Oh, yeah, overlay.
You happy with that now, White?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
green shooting for the shard at the end step. Oh, and a dominus orb. Oh,
Purple, I'm actually going to go hunting for frags, so quite possibly I will find something to swap with you later. But right now, I'm purging these three.
Yssaril can get 1, 2,
Come on, a good
3. Not seeing the fourth structure to be on. Oh yes, there we go. Sorry, 2 PDS at home. Space dock, space dock,
Converter.
and that leaves them. Must have a
Hey,
way
can
to
make
get
another
that
empty
last tech.
space.
Tech still going.
That is
Stellar converter. So yeah, Yssaril scores 4 structures
Actually,
this round.
purple.
End step going to 7.
Sorry, can I have
Ideally a
I'll do it
secret
for
going to
Steiny.
8, and then has 2 tech and
Good
2
with that?
colors for last round with a secret.
Everyone's like, what does new Stymie do again?
Oh fuck, that would be amazing. Hit in the gamma. Nothing comes back. Now, why did blue have a stage 1 in their hand? They do not. They
They're
have
the
a
worst
secret
fucking
in hand.
secrets possible, dude. Insane.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to use the word way, spelled W-E-I-G-H, given the political correct aspects.
Alrighty.
Oh, well, maybe just drew it in
Play
error
mining initiative
instead of the secret.
on Hope's End.
All the way to the
Nice.
bank.
Probably not.
Get some money, and then you
Oh, what
use
card
your
was it?
euro, and then you get even
I'm
more
playing
money.
mining initiative
Oh,
on
that's fine.
Hope's End.
5.
Tell you what, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go.
Hope's End with that attachment is the sole reason we've seen no diplomacy this game.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, I'm not giving Nekro $5.
Why
Okay,
not?
I will use my Starforge ability again. Oh, sorry, I put that here. It goes in reinforcements to get 3, 4, 5. Is there capacity? Oh fuck, I don't have capacity. Oh no, I do with the dreads, right? So I get 2
Dreads.
fighters.
8.
That's still capacity. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then 3 infantry. Cool.
3 infantry.
Someone's there
Off
for the long
the
term.
Wombat. Yeah, he's really hoping for that Imperial next round.
Well, I mean, you could just come in, your hero kills all my stuff, and then take it, right? Your Saar. Like, I know you could do.
Yeah, apart from the Warsun Dreadnoughts and mechs.
Wait, Blue, didn't you move this fighter? You did,
Oh
right?
yeah, shit. Yeah.
Deals everywhere. Business time is alive and well at this table.
Blend in with the
I've had the privilege of commentating now a business time north versus warmonger south. I've had we think we're Cold War, but we tend towards business time by round 3, and this game has just been all business. Nothing but points, nothing but doing deals. Little bit of yin misstepping and the table deciding whether to crush or not. But yeah, we made it through. Only one pass from yin. Looking at their own euro.
Next action you're coming out of common?
Oh
Right.
shit. Fuck. Sorry, I completely forgot. You can just go into Corman. You can kill.
Nah, I think Muaat is very simply just going for
Well,
3
I mean,
empties,
what about I go light, give you a chance
which
to retreat?
the table giving them
I'm
is
not gonna retreat. I
very
will
interesting.
move out next action. So if you can stall, it's fine. Shit, I completely forgot. I'm an idiot. Sorry, man. I'm happy for you to kill it. I can retreat as well. Yeah, if I go in light, you can. I'll try to retreat as well. I can retreat here.
No, why? You want empties, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I just
And you got to roll for the rift, though.
single dread. That's unlikely to.
No, they
Yeah,
denied my application for
it's
speed runs
likely, but
officially.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. Would you trade me back your alliance afterwards, or is that?
Uh.
I'll give you $1 for it.
Sure. In the interest of good spirits, why not?
Awesome. We'll bring the Mechie boy in case
Yeah.
it all fucks up.
All right. No cards, no nothing. I declare a retreat.
Yeah,
Interesting. Interesting rules question. If he declares a retreat to the empty space, he doesn't have DT.
Sorry.
Okay,
Don't
it's
worry.
dead. See bombard.
I betrayed you as well, my friend.
There we go.
I'm not giving you back my alliance now.
Oh, going back on the word.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter to me as such. We can. I'm fine with. How many do you get off it? 3 trade goods, and then.
I mean, I
It's
won't
fine,
get
I'll-
through. No, there's no more things this round.
Yeah, but you get it next round. Sure, whatever. It's fine.
All right, we'll bombard the planet anyway.
Yep.
What here?
Okay, that's dead.
We grab.
It's $1. Ha! That's not cool, chat.
I don't mind. It's not the end of the world.
It's fine. I think I'll keep it. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That was me.
I didn't know we were going there. Oh man. Yssaril feeling a bit of the nerves as the win is in sight. Starts going for 3 empties, as well as structures, as well as 2 and 2. Why not bank on lots of points when you can? Hey.
Plagiarize. Nice.
Good
You are
card.
rich as a motherfucker, dude. Holy shit. Wow.
What are they gaining?
Okay. I used Inbot. I used my thingy. Guess I'm gonna.
Yeah, just looks like biostims from yourself.
I'll pop deck.
Tech goes.
Alright, my war sons.
Blue goes and gets 3 tokens. We have the big Prototon War Sun 2. Cause you must have double skipped Magnus Reactor into Prototon War Sun 2. Yeah, he went to grab biostims, and Saar will be getting something yellow. Yin, please get something yellow. Is Yin even following? Yeah, because otherwise it was Muaat. Well, he did pick Arborec pretty quickly.
Okay, is everybody done? We have Mage.
Oh, actually, it was between Arborec, Yin,
yeah, I get
Nalu,
2 action
and
cards
Winner at that stage. I still think Winner would have
from your thingy.
Why dealing 2 action cards to red?
So what did Saar get?
Ah,
Scan link.
I've got a
White
secret.
is deciding. And,
Oh, yeah, now he gains two ticks. That's fair enough. White did not follow, it does not look like.
Magnus reactor. That's not at all ominous.
And we go
Well, this is
plasma
pretty
scoring
ominous as well. You know,
for
to prevent me
Arborec.
scoring. Scoring a point. So it's scary.
He
But I
may
guess we both
just
have
have both faction techs as his secret. Beautiful
I don't think it
to
works actually.
get
I
it.
just I had this happen in a game 3 days ago, and I was told I could be wrong, but apparently the broken planet is still a planet. I don't know.
Nah, surely not. You purged the planet card. There's got to be an empty system then, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I was just told this by people who are way more experienced than I am.
Oh, nice. Dominus Orb.
Dominus Orb. Nice.
Oh, that's actually a good point. We have no Nova on the board because the perfect Muaat slice was not selected by Muaat. Was left.
So I'll explore Torkan. Nom nom nom. And I'll move these guys up.
So starting
There
to
we go. It's happening.
position the forces for next round.
The hero.
Still don't know how
It's
Saar
happening.
particularly
It's not
gets
happening.
into Yssaril's game.
Quit your
LV
worrying.
may be in trouble.
So we'll leave those guys there. There'll be a build, but I'll end turn when I do it. It's not going to be super exciting.
And play frontline deployment. Place 3 infantry. I'm going to do it in my home system.
Yeah, single planet system will become an empty. Reinforcing home with a whole bunch of infantry, spreading the troops. Just frontline deployment. Reinforcing home.
I feel like this isn't going to go well for me. But I'm going to try and get that Magion.
Blue. Coming in with 2
It
cruisers.
might go better than you think.
I just assumed you had a skilled retreat.
No, I wish, but I do not.
Well, then we can have Magion, Brotherhood.
But
Are
I
we
do
not
have
doing right now?
I do have normal retreat. Are you?
Fleet tokens for Saar at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a fleet somewhat locked down in Malice
Okay, well, I'll
currently.
declare a retreat. Hopefully you get
Got
one.
to come through the gamma due to
I'm guessing if you get Magion,
travel.
we just agree not to Magion each other.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Fleet's just starting to build.
No card, so roll for combat.
Yep.
If I get Majon, that person is getting Nova seeded.
Oh,
I'm just
I
putting
got
it out
2
there.
hits.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Oh my god, it's okay.
Sweet.
Well, I will
2
take
hits
Magion.
blue. Just takes the bang bang. Yeah, possibly 4 tech in a color, but it would be rather lucky. Although I suppose they could also have 2 faction tech.
Okay.
LV taking the spaces.
Oh yeah, no, I agreed with. Guess I'll do this first. So move a dread there. First empty space.
Very upfront about what they're going for. Oh, excuse the yawns. It's only 20 to 11 in the morning. Yeah. Hey, no good.
Oh, Sorry, if it's too late again, I understand, but I would get a chance to look at blue secrets.
Miles.
I mean, I'll leave it up to Blue because he's the one who's getting affected. I think that's the fair
Yeah,
call.
that's fine. One of them's fun. One of them I literally can never get.
I don't think this game's slowing down. Our time is now on 3 hours, 30 minutes, and we're almost complete round 4.
I did mean to score that, yes. Well, I
That's
fucked
hilarious.
I mean, I'm okay with it, considering I forgot.
Oh, what are we showing? What are we showing? Come on.
up. I mean, that's up to other people.
I don't want to say what it is to ask if it's okay, but is everyone okay if Blue scores a secret during that combat that they forgot to?
When a combat against the leader.
Has Red done anything that affected it with his turn or
Spark or Rebellion? Nah, it's Spark.
No, I'm fine with it.
I'm with it.
Let him score it. It's
Yeah,
Spark.
I think that's completely fine.
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
Well,
Yeah, Spark.
I'm gonna blame it on my COVID brain.
Love this table. You know, this is a bunch of dudes,
Oh God!
friends get together,
Virus playing.
smash a game, get a good game. Everybody gets their best
Very thematic.
truth. Hopefully, fastest game in the qualifier would be an impressive feat.
It makes you feel better. I will never score my other one.
Miles can attest to that if it's true. All right, and green is building some more on Malice, readying a mighty fleet. Yeah, we've had a couple of 6-hour games. I think the Yin game was 6 hours off the top of my head.
that's the one we don't have the thingy for.
Yeah.
Deleted.
Yeah.
So we've had a good number of fast games.
So I don't know.
I'll just remember it. Yeah, just write something on it. I don't know. Should be okay. Just remember, yeah.
Something out.
Yeah, 6 hours, 18 minutes was the game 2. So
Cool.
we've had some fast games along the way.
There's a tiny 2-fighter build somewhere.
Yeah, I think you could see this finish in action phase in round 5. You could be looking at another half an hour now. Takes it to 4 hours. I think you could get a 5-hour game quite reasonably. But really, it's going to be interesting to see what Saar does in the 5th round.
Ian, I'm sorry, but I think you're literally the only person I promised not to steal from. So I'm going to take a look at your action cards, please.
All of them, or is it some?
Yeah, all of them. I'll only do it to you once, though.
Everybody's got surprisingly large numbers of action cards, considering Yssaril in the game. Nobody trying to starve Yssaril out of cards or Nekro out of tech. It's been a slowish tech game, but we've ended up all right. And 2 and 2, I suppose, encourage that.
And I'm going to take that one. Oh, don't show me other people. If you shift alt, yeah.
Son.
I flipped it. That was my bad. Sorry. Get my hotkey sometimes.
Miles is a hotkey for Magion. Makes sense.
Saar. I'm going to Magion you.
Who's got the Magion?
Yes. Just because I don't want to get